Hey, welcome back to 42 Strains. Yo, 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 this is Double A coming at you, and also...
Surfer Dan.
Snack Queen.
Chuck Dante.
And Rue.
That's right. Welcome back, everybody, to 42 Strains. I know it's been a while. I hope you're all doing well.
Hi.
We have some interesting things to share with you, as it's been a while, and also just a couple of announcements right here at the top of the show. I know you heard Rue there in our intro, but she is not going to be here today, and there's a reason for that. You know, Rue doesn't miss many episodes.
No, she's always on.
Yeah, and the reason that she is not on is because...
What'd you do to her?
What did you do to her?
Well, nothing that bad. Jeez, wow.
Oh,
Why is
okay.
it this
What I know,
insinuating
it's pretty
tone?
good.
I'm sorry. I've been listening to a lot of true
I'm pretty
crime
sure it was pretty good.
podcasts, and I just automatically
Escalated so quickly.
I automatically assumed the partner did it. So too many true crimes. Sorry.
So I mean,
what'd
I
you
did
do?
do something. What did you do? I got her pregnant.
Oh,
Yeah.
You did do something.
Yeah,
Not
we
mine.
did do something.
those
but not
big little
murderous or-
swimmers made
You
it.
did do something.
Oven is preheated.
So yeah, that's big news. So yeah, Rue's gonna be taking a break from the podcast. You know, just not really gonna be smoking while pregnant. We'll probably do an episode after she has the baby. We're expecting a boy, and we'll probably do a little bit episode about that journey and whatnot. And
So she's now. I know some of our listeners may be going through pregnancy as well. So is she or is she not partaking during pregnancy?
currently right now she's only partaking in vaping.
Okay.
Like, so vaporizing. So no burning.
No
essentially.
burning.
Yeah.
That-
no.
right.
Yeah. No carcinogens from.
Because
No
I know
combustion.
there's not a whole lot of studies
I have
on
a
that yet.
vaporizer.
So there
I could
actually,
borrow.
what we did look up was a study on over 12,000 different pregnant women in the UK, all smoked during
Smoked,
pregnancy, and
okay.
they actually found no evidence leaking to any birth defects or deformities or growth imbalances or anything like that. It's not the biggest study, like
No, it's a
major
small
studies usually
study,
like
but that could
50,000.
lead. Yeah, that could
But
lead
that's
to another.
quite a lot. That's not a small sample size either. That's quite
That's
a bit.
awesome.
And the fact that that was for even smoking and not
Yeah.
even vaporizing, so that's even carcinogens. In general, you would think smoke in general is bad for the baby. That's why you shouldn't smoke cigarettes along with the nicotine and other addictive properties in it. I think a big reason is our bodies naturally produce cannabinoids like
Anyway,
from birth.
yeah.
From birth, it's naturally produced
That's
in our system.
there,
So I
yes.
think that, I think with more study and more, just proper handling of that information, I think we're going to find out it can either be helpful or even possibly a good thing to use or a medication to use that's safer than some of the. I mean, there's medication they prescribe pregnant women that are not good for your baby.
Not at all.
That's just a fact. I
Yeah.
mean, like literally from the
Yeah,
simplest medication to
pharmaceuticals.
stop nausea to something to stop pains.
Yeah.
I mean, like a lot of that stuff. They can't even take Advil.
Yeah.
So
What?
it's
Yeah.
pregnant women can't take Advil.
can't
It
take
can
Advil.
literally
They have a like,
kill your baby.
lawsuit
Because
going
of how
for
dangerous
Tylenol
it is.
right now. Also.
Is ibuprofen
Yeah, they
safe?
do.
Ibuprofen
Yes.
is safe.
Yes.
Yeah, ibuprofen is safe.
Not the ibuprofen.
Yeah, so we're going to go through that journey. We're going to
So
do.
No,
okay, so
write it down.
So if the spam has any questions about pregnancy and weed,
Yeah.
write in.
We definitely have our opinions. I definitely would want to reference them to these studies and have them read their own. I think just like anything that goes along with pregnancy, it's your body and your child. I think you need to do
But
your
maybe
research and listen
maybe
to
some
your medical
With the
professionals.
beautiful mothers who are
have to do their own
spam could
research.
write in and say their experience with
Yeah,
it.
I would love to hear that. I would love to hear other people's experiences from what I have. I have listened to a couple other podcasts. I'll actually shout out Cannabis Cutie. She's on Instagram. She's a really big cannabis influencer. She does a podcast, and both her and her friend both talked about how they did smoking while pregnant. A lot of women are would definitely not do edibles. Like that one
I can
is just
see that,
that one's
yeah.
too unregulated, too unbalanced.
Yeah.
Mess with the baby a little too
Unless
closely
you made
at
it
certain
yourself,
points.
I guess. You can
Maybe,
make your own.
yeah. I think they just said it was just safe to stay away because it does get so close. At a certain point, it gets so close to the baby,
Yeah.
absorbing it as
Yeah.
well. And that can, it's still a developing brain and all that, and that can cause issues there.
Double A, congratulations.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we're super excited.
excited
We're
for
super
you.
juiced. We're 13 weeks along. We're due late May.
What is he the size of?
Right now, I think he's a peach.
He's a peach.
He's a peach.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think he's a peach. He's a fully developed
is a
baby. He
peach.
just has to get
He is
bigger.
a peach.
We heard his heartbeat and him moving around a little bit for the first time a few days ago.
Well, what are we supposed to do if we don't have Rue here?
I don't know, smoke more.
Yeah.
But-
Wait
we'll
for her to
smoke-
come back?
You know what?
Smoking her on.
and I think
Since she has to
And-
eat for two, we'll smoke for her.
And I think for some of the spam, especially some of the super spam, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later as well, I think some of you are going to hear some voices you either haven't heard in a while, haven't heard in ages, or haven't heard at all. Because we have an interesting episode ahead for you guys. First off, I want to welcome back Salt to the show. Welcome back.
Hi, Salt.
Yeah, Salt's back. If you're a super spam, like I know a couple people are, this is going to go all the way back to like somewhere mid to beginning season 1 for us. So go catch Salt on just a few episodes back in the day. I can't even think of the strains, but
17?
Something like that.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, welcome back, Salt. He's on here for an exciting little episode. Snack Queen, we got Snack Queen back in the house.
Hi, I'm sorry, guys. I've been really busy.
Yeah, that's no problem. We've all been busy.
Yeah,
we're gonna catch up too after some intros as well, and then Surfer Dan,
Fucking
who's
dinosaur.
the last 4 episodes or so, or 3 episodes.
Damn fucking dinosaur, rat bastard, fucking dinosaur.
Been dead, according to you all.
Yeah, Surfer Dan has listened to the
Damn
episodes.
fucking dinosaur.
Resurrected, huh?
I listened to the fucking episode.
And we're gonna get into that as well because Surfer Dan has some words about the episodes. And then honestly, what I want to say is I think the star of our episode today is gonna be Yoshack. Yoshackglass is in the
I
house.
don't know about Star, but I appreciate it.
Hey, you're a star in our heart. You're a star in our heart.
He's a
Yoshack.
star.
Trust me, I've seen Boogie Nights. I know what a star looks like.
Big, bright, shining stars.
I greatly appreciate that.
Or
You're making me blush
A24's
over
Pearl.
here.
I'm a star.
So real quick, Yoshack, tell us what you've brought today and what we're going to be going over today.
Yeah, what are you doing to
That's a good question too.
What you already did to us.
Who are you?
We're already one in, so like it's a lazy log, and it is a 2.8 full of flowers and a 0.5
Blunt wrap, right?
No, it is a chamomile matte wrap.
Oh, it's it hemp?
That sounds
not-
delicious.
it's like
Is it hemp
a
wrap?
natural leaf, but it's
Chamomile?
not tobacco,
Oh my
right?
goodness.
chamomile and matte plant. So
Whoa.
yeah, so it's not even
Chamomile,
hemp.
and that's so
so, yeah.
interesting. That will be a
And the
very big
flavor
first
is,
for me.
Cute.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's a Russian
And
cream
Yoshack, it's Yoshackglass on Insta, right?
on Instagram.
Yeah,
yes,
go find Yoshackglass on Insta. He won't be in our recorded handles at the end, so I definitely want to get that out. Yoshackglass, find him on there.
Hashtag
He's got
the tip.
he's
Give
got
us your
whatever
bio,
you need.
Yoshack.
That's
Well,
what
I
I would
appreciate
say.
you guys
On the
having me
beach.
out. Make sure you guys unwrap them first. They come in a tissue paper.
Don't smoke the tissue paper.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
wait,
that won't.
Hold on. How many people have complained to you because they lit up the tissue paper?
Well, I've only actually witnessed one person.
They may think it's enjoying.
But
No one's admitted it, but there's
yeah,
been more.
Well, yeah,
There's been more.
Yeah,
We
but
know.
that's the reason why I had to
Write
give
that down.
disclaimer.
Don't
That's what I was saying.
I witnessed it with my own eyes.
Because disclaimers only come from experience.
Yeah.
Somebody fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to then to warn others, don't fuck up.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
Yeah.
Shaq, you said this is 2.5 grams of flour.
2.8 for
2.8.
flowers, yeah, and a 0.5 of rosin.
Of rosin.
Of rosin.
Has a glass tip at the end.
Yeah, I made
because we
the
don't have
glass tip
visuals, but there's a
also,
glass
yeah.
tip at the
Nice.
base.
Yeah.
Well,
And this
we'll
man
put
rolls
we'll
them.
put a photo with.
Yeah, we are going to post a photo.
I'll have photos and stuff
Yeah,
for you
he's-
guys. Yeah,
Definitely. I'm going to be
Make
his.
the tips.
Yeah, we're going to be
I
putting
make
the
the
Insta
tips.
online.
I make the
You
cigar
source the
glue.
ingredients.
I source ingredients. I know most of the growers because I do collab.
Yeah,
with
that's
them.
wonderful. That's always
And
great.
then I make the glue. The only thing I don't make is the wrap. So that's it.
Yeah, but whatever.
I mean,
Well,
but that's.
But
I
you
mean,
shout out the
seriously.
rap that
Oh,
you.
100%.
I mean, yeah,
that way
you
others-
physically are
exactly.
basically in direct
If I
hands
could,
with
I fucking
99%
would,
of the
I
product
think
makers.
you take some time
So
to
if any
appreciate
of
how
our
well
spam-
packaged that was too.
So if any of our
Yeah, I mean, really, guys, when you guys see this on his
It's in
Insta,
a
it is.
pressurized tube with his logo, Lazy Logs across.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
looks like
like
a
the size, the
Yeah.
size of your hand.
out of the.
But
video,
Yoshack,
yeah.
so if any of our spam happen to be local people who make wraps, maybe they should reach out to you.
Hey, yeah, that would be wonderful. That would be a
Yoshackglass.
different type of collab. for
Because
us to
then
do.
We
can
know you're
start-
out there.
You can start shouting.
We do know you're out there now. I see a lot of
Somebody's out
statistics
there
now.
that
You're
makes
eating
rap.
cereal right now
do
on
you
your
guys
mother's
wanna
kitchen
know?
table, aren't
Logo
you?
on there, no GMO. Yeah.
You guys want to know why I see a lot of
Disney
statistics
for
nowadays on our
Thanksgiving.
podcast?
Why? Why do you see a lot of statistics?
The reason I see a lot of statistics is because we are now on not only Spotify, which is pretty much going to be our main one here that I think a lot of people listen to us. We are on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music now, as well as every other platform you listen to your podcast on. If you can listen to podcasts, you can listen to 42 Strings.
Yep.
Yay.
Man.
No more excuse. I don't care if you got a fucking iPhone. I don't care if you got a fucking Android. I don't care if you got a fucking radio in your backyard that picks up like Pandora signals. You
Find
can
us.
fucking
You'll
listen to
find
us.
us.
You
and
will
you should.
find us.
You should. because I think we're a fun time.
My ham radio handle is super.
It's been a while. They know I had to bring the energy.
He's going for blood right now.
I don't know. I think
We
the
know
only thing
you're
you
there.
might not be able to find us on is on Cup and String. You might not be able to find us.
Oh
on
no,
Cup and
no, I've
String.
got that.
Oh shit, we do. Yeah, I mean, we do have
fine.
the old
Yeah.
man here to
I was gonna
cover
say,
that.
I was gonna actually. That
I
was what
sent
I
it out
was
by
gonna segue into. I was gonna
telegraph.
be like, but let's go ahead and ask our technology expert from the dawn of time.
Yeah.
From
I
So
send out
cute.
the dawn of dirt.
I send out
Such a
our
cute little, like,
podcast
label.
via telegraph.
the
to
Lazy
our
Log
ships
label's
at
beautiful.
sea.
So many pretty leaves.
So yeah,
Do you do a Morse code also?
Yeah, I was about to say, how do
I
they say
will.
smoke
I
signals
will.
or the
Thank
smoke
you.
signals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I do
doing
say
it.
strains and shit.
We're working on a Braille translation with ASL right now with our ASL
Yes.
prop guy. So
Yes.
we're working on that with our boy. So that'll be good too. Oop, almost spilled my drink, ladies and gents. That was almost bad.
It's all right,
We
that was
saved
just
it.
gonna- that would've been
It was
a
almost
segue
water
back to
sports part
Chuck's
2.
first
Yeah.
episode.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, that
This
packaging
is
on the
so-
Lazy Log.
such
We
a-
also hope
Yeah,
that
no,
all of
Yoshack
our
puts a lot of
spam
love in
have
that.
had
Brought
a
the
great
original,
Thanksgiving.
the first,
I hope
because
y'all
these
had
were,
some
like,
good food this
I
week.
started them in like
Ooh,
2015.
we want to get
Yeah.
into that.
And they were
real
just
quick.
like a plain
I almost
clear
forgot.
tube
Oh, that
with like
gravy.
a medical with the medical
Yeah.
marijuana sticker on it with the strain. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it? Oh my
when this
God.
episode comes out,
So
this
they
is going to
came a long
be
way, yeah.
about a week or so after Thanksgiving. This will probably be like kind of relatively soon after Thanksgiving. So we hope all of you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah,
food
whatever you
day.
guys celebrate.
I hope send us your plates. I want to like if you guys can email me pictures
Oh
of
my
your plates. That would
goodness.
be like one of the wettest things you could ever send to our.
Or for any of our
Food is the
crafty
best.
listeners,
Oh,
take a
please.
picture of your centerpieces. I want to see
share
them.
the
Oh
food.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Hey.
Snack Queen wanting the centerpieces. That's
I'm
hot.
which is odd because you're the snack queen, but I'm going to bring up food because if any of you cooked with cannabis, I'd like to
Oh,
share the
please.
recipe with us.
If someone had like an
Send us
edible
the recipe.
turkey.
If you did an
Oh,
The
edible
yeah.
42
turkey,
strains
I know
community
somebody who
cookbook.
Crazy though,
cannabis
because like
butter
I always
turkey.
like partake.
I think
way
if we have enough spam,
heavily.
send in one recipe alone.
then
We could
to
make
eat
a
too,
42
like, that's
strains
gonna be like-
cookbook.
We could do
You're already getting
a whole other
Thanksgiving
universe.
next
You're
year.
gonna be in.
Not
Yeah, you're already in a
coma,
food coma.
THC coma.
Because then you got to make the mashed potatoes with the
You're
weed
gonna go to
butter.
sleep
You got to make
before
the
you
green
even-
beans with the weed butter, and just
Hey.
you have everything that makes you just
$1 million
crash by the end of
idea.
it. When you go to the food
Yoshack,
coma, it's a
salt.
full coma.
You guys
You're
are,
sleeping
would
for
have
2
to
days
be on this too.
afterwards. Solid.
If all of our spam send in one cannabis recipe
Oh, I would love
that
that.
is one of their
love that.
home
Lazy
recipes
Log.
for cooking with
Yeah, we're lighting up that.
cannabis.
We're lighting up that log right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
it
This
tastes
is
wonderful.
super smooth.
Ooh, I'm
I
getting a
love it.
very
Blast
minty
off.
kind of. This is perfect right now during the winter too.
Mocha.
Like this flavor I'm getting.
a mocha-y.
Yeah, it's
It's that wrap,
it,
dude.
no,
That
the
Russian
weed is
cream is
mochi.
delicious.
So maybe that's.
Oh,
what you're
okay.
getting.
Oh, maybe.
Let
maybe
me
that's
say,
what
this
it is.
pairs
Yeah.
very
And
well
then-
with my latte that Chuck Dante just made.
There you
before
go.
we started recording.
yeah.
Hey,
I feel
No,
like I'm in a coffee
these
shop
wraps
right now.
pair really well with coffee anyway.
They
so,
sure do.
so-
They sure do.
If all of our spam send in recipes, next year we'll get every single person who's been on an episode of 42 Strains that we can. We'll get them on a Thanksgiving episode and we'll do all the recipes.
Oh, that would be really
Yeah.
cool. I mean,
That's-
unless we get too many.
Hey, yeah,
No,
I would love that. It would be a great problem to
You
have.
have to rent a hall
No,
or
I am
something.
It'll
saying
be
it
the
now. I
freshest
am
feast
swearing this on this old man's life. We're doing. You send them in. We're
Well, how much is
fucking
even
doing
left?
them.
Is that?
I knew he was.
Is that
crazy.
worth,
His
like, how-
senility
10,
sneaks up on you quick. but
15
Surfer
minutes
Dan's not.
tops.
Minutes? Wow, I at least thought you were going years. Oh my god,
Minutes.
I know
so bad. Wow, you got me.
Senility to be high on the
up on
Lazy
you
Log. but
fast.
Surfer
Yep.
Dan's high on that turkey. It's just in his
Yeah.
veins right now.
It's in his veins.
I had the best
He wants the
Damn
Dutch apple pie yesterday. I can
intravenously
still taste
put
it, and I had it
in.
last night.
What'd you have, Snack Queen?
delicious.
My one of my best friends, I got to crash their Thanksgiving, and their father made a homemade. Like I'm telling you, he like made love to this pie while he was making it.
Oh, good.
Wait,
It is
I
a
gotta get one.
homemade Dutch apple pie.
Dutch apple pie.
Is there a video?
That sounds good. I'm making love.
There's
to
no. I'm
art.
sorry. I know
What's the
Pixar didn't happen.
OnlyFans?
I don't have any recorded evidence.
What
made it
turkey
Dutch?
Yeah.
That's I forget. Dutch apples, the one where they put
I
like
think
the
it's
sugar and
the
like
more
cinnamon
cinnamony,
and stuff
crumbly
on top,
top
right? It's
instead
like
of
Oh,
a
the one
normal
that has
crust.
crumbly.
on top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
streusel.
crumbly.
Check.
Streusel. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I
it was
wasn't
that.
100%
And
sure.
I prior to this, I did not like apple pie, but I have
Okay,
been
so I'm
converted.
trying. I want to like apple pie.
I don't like fruit for the most part. That's something that, like I'm having issues with.
What the fuck is wrong with it?
Oh
I like
man,
it as juice
come on,
and
Surfer
smoothies.
Dan, so dramatic over there.
But,
Got your feelings hurt over there already.
But I'm not the biggest fan of
liked me.
of fruit. But I like berry pie because it's kind of mushed.
It's kind of like a tart.
Blackberry
Yeah.
pie.
It's kind of like
Oh
blackberry
my
pie. I like.
goodness.
Yeah.
Hey,
But-
rhubarb pie is nice, dude.
I haven't had that yet.
Strawberry rhubarb.
That
My
one
mom
is
used
amazing.
to make that.
I've only had that one time.
said,
and it was
"What
at
the fuck
one of
is
my
wrong
Mom
with
mom's
used to
house.
make strawberry
Jack, if
rhubarb.
that's what you think
Fire.
is wrong with me, then we need
So,
another conversation.
Fire.
I found out about that type of pie from the Great British Baking Show.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Well, yeah, that's
Never
like
heard of that
probably
before.
UK's
Looks
most
like
popular
celery,
pie.
bro.
It grows
I want
really
a
well
brown
over there.
bean.
oh my
Rhubarb.
goodness.
Red celery.
Rhubarb.
So catch us up on your meals. Send us emails about your meals, your Thanksgiving, what you're thankful for, maybe what you smoked. I would love to know that too. Maybe your little combination of strains to dishes. I'd love that as well.
Oh yeah.
Food.
We'll try them all.
Definitely the food. I mean, food is the main thing I want to
yeah,
see from
for
y'all.
sure.
Yeah.
Show me your cheesecakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then while we're passing this around, I want to do a little catch up. Surfer Dan, you were gone for 4 episodes.
Yeah.
were you okay?
I died apparently. According to
Scoozy?
you guys, I died a little.
Yeah, you listened to the episodes, didn't you? And listened to a little bit of
did.
shit talking
I listened
that
to
I
every
warned
episode
them would
on
happen if they did that.
He's about to ruin our career.
Yeah, what did you think about them? Did you like the episodes without
Paul
yourself?
Myers?
No, I'm not
Honest
gonna-
question.
Okay,
Honest question. Did you like the episodes without yourself?
I enjoyed every single.
We missed you still.
Am I keeping my job?
Talked a lot
Oh,
of
I
shit.
missed
My keeping my.
Oh my
What I
God.
wanna know.
I'll meet you after the episode.
Also,
we'll talk.
I like how Snack Queen. I also just
They
like how
gotta
Snack
catch you
Queen
outside
put
real
Surfer
quick.
Dan in charge of firing people.
Apparently, that's my job.
Like Surfer
now.
Dan's in charge of
I
the
get to
firings now.
fire
Look,
people.
man, anything could happen.
can't
I'm not
be.
an original host.
I
I've
just
been
think it's
here
really
very
crazy
long,
when
but
Snack
still.
starts assigning positions.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, who's gonna abide by?
really-
Why
yeah, I
does
can't really
everyone
say no.
listen?
It's like I
Why
guess
not?
Surfer Dan's in charge of. Don't fire me, please.
I know.
Please.
Well, this show would go nowhere.
Well, with a name like Snack Queen, you just command.
Unlike
It
Chevy
does have
Chase on
Queen in it. I do
Community,
think
we
you're
like
right.
you here.
It's the part of the
Thank
name
you.
established.
It's because I'm not
We love
racist.
food.
We screwed ourselves in that before.
Yeah.
She did you do that on purpose? You son of a bitch.
What?
You prepped us with all this talk of food, and then you're like, "My name's Snack Queen."
Yep.
We're gonna
Yeah.
talk. They can't deny me if
Nope.
they talk about how much they love food and
It's
snacks.
just a
Snack
segue into
Queen
what she
demands-
wants to
I
talk
know.
about.
I've
Yeah.
had really good
Always.
coffee, and now it's got me thinking about food.
Yep.
Okay.
She used me.
No, I'm
I didn't. I'm
gonna,
telling you, it was genuine.
I'm gonna be all serious here for a second.
It's okay. I
And,
love it.
No, I listened to the episodes that I wasn't on, and I'm so impressed with all of you. I felt like I was a part of the circle. Like I was sitting down smoking while listening to you guys, which is what we suggest to all of our listeners.
Absolutely.
All of our spam, we're like, no, sit down and smoke with us. And I sat there and smoked with you, and I was in the room, and I've been lucky enough that I'm in the room with you guys, but while I was listening, I was a part of the circle with you guys.
Got that other side of
laughing
the
with
wall
you.
experience.
Yeah, and I felt like that came across. I'd always hoped when we started this
Yeah.
way back when,
Yeah.
we hoped that was the
2014?
feeling. Yeah, 2014.
15 maybe. I think it's 14. It was just barely after I graduated.
But yeah, I that's what we hoped for. We hoped that people would listen and that they would treat us like because there's a
Yeah,
lot
when
of
it was
people
you
who
and I in your
smoke on their
backyard,
own.
it was like, this
yeah.
is what we want our
we wanna
listeners
feel
to
this.
feel, because that was our most important point.
Exactly.
It was
and
like, how do we do this, but also make this happen?
because a lot of the times when I smoke alone. So this time I was listening instead. And I was going to listen to one episode, and then I just listened to all of them.
That's awesome.
Because I put it off to wait, and I just joined the circle. And the idea that no matter how much we've grown, which I'm going to touch on that.
I mean, and that paper song goes hard, so when it starts, it kind of just gets you like right into the next episode.
I had to ask you before because it's been so long since we recorded. As soon as we put the headphones on, I was like, "Do we get to hear the song? Why?
Yeah.
Do I get to hear the song?" Because I'm like, I'd gotten so used to getting to hear it, then I forgot if we heard it in the headphones.
Yeah,
So
you
I'm
know,
so
Papers.
happy.
That song goes so hard, guys.
Papers
Thank
band.
you.
Oh,
all.
I
Oh
dance
my
every
God.
time I hear it.
Yeah, it
Just
so
it's
hard.
so wonderful. I want to direct the music video.
And don't worry, I know
of
you didn't get
that.
to hear the whole
I
thing,
have-
Yoshack, but at the end, I basically play the whole thing, and you'll get to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
It goes
When I catch
really
up-
hard at a
when I
certain
catch
point.
up on that episode.
You'll get
Yeah.
it live.
It goes
Exactly.
hardcore.
So, okay. Even
But yeah,
better.
I felt like I was there with you guys, and it came across.
Yeah,
and
we hope all you listeners feel that right now.
I
think it's gotten better even this season.
It comes across so hard that there's no way, and it's genuine. And we're always very honest on this show. We always give our opinions. When we disagree, we fucking disagree. And we got no problem. And we all tease, but I'm back from the dead just to
back from the dead.
Resurrection. I really did enjoy.
Surprise, bitch. Thought you'd seen the last of me.
I don't know. Whatever this sappy zombie version of Surfer Dan just.
Somebody summoned.
It touches my heart a little bit.
I'm back, sweetie.
But yeah, it was just, it was so fucking good. And I gotta say,
I'm really glad you enjoyed it listening to us, man. Yeah, we did miss you, buddy. We did miss you. We missed our. That's why we had to talk so much shit, dude.
Yeah,
we had to talk so much shit. We were like, oh, well.
Hey,
Am I still getting my annual bonus
still here.
at the end of the season?
Oh, I'll give you your annual bonus.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now he's finance? Holy hell. The monopoly of his job.
It's a startup.
Jesus.
No.
Hey,
but
they put you to so many.
I know. I'll do it.
Put him to work.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not on episode.
Yeah, put him to. Yeah, he's busy. Like, yeah, he's.
That'll
They put his
work.
ass to
I'm
work.
doing business.
They put him in a skirt. You gotta go to work.
That'll work.
But I gotta. It's. I'm thankful. It's that time of year. I gotta
Yeah.
say. So I'm gonna take this moment to get sappy. So, and I'm high as fuck.
Hey,
Thank you,
Lazy
Yoshack.
Logs hitting there, Yoshack.
That first one, and we dabbed.
Yeah, we
before,
pre-gamed
and
a bit.
And that
I like the
edible.
pregame nice. Yeah.
That edible's right.
It's also
we'll talk
coming
about
on
that
well.
later.
It's like coming on real nice.
Yeah, it's a good roller coaster. It ain't
Definitely
it
glad
ain't
about the
swerved
bite.
yet.
I feel what you
It's
mean.
good, Yeah.
No, 100%.
I
Lazy
want to get
Log.
back to that
Too
too.
much if you ate too much of it.
Yeah, and I want to
Yeah.
get back to those too, Yoshack, to kind of go over those.
But I gotta praise because I'm grateful, and I know I'm not speaking. You guys can agree with me or disagree with me as hosts,
All right.
but
Chuck's ready.
He's all
I
ready
have
to
to praise
I smell blood.
Double A has taken on, whether never calculated, it just happened, has taken on a producer role throughout this production and throughout long before this season, but even more so this season, as far as stepping up and making sure that we do still come across the way that I felt it when I was listening to you guys. And so I'm so grateful that this show has a leader, has a producer who is strong and who is moving the show forward and who is working their ass off on getting this show up and running so our spam can get to us, can listen to us, can enjoy us. And I got to praise more because the growth that we're having is twofold right now between the equipment that Double A is working with now and the getting us on every single fucking podcast platform. You cannot get away from us.
So
we
yeah,
are fucking
there's no
there.
Excuse.
Yeah.
You guys can hear
We
it.
are there. If you're
really-
if you're old school for this generation, go to YouTube. Find us fucking there.
Yeah.
We're
You can't
everywhere.
actually
For
find us
God's sake.
fucking there. They have
and-
like no 18 plus.
Oh, I'm
Now
sorry.
we're in
No, you can
HD.
find us fucking on our OnlyFans.
Yeah, we
That's
are.
right.
Well-
OnlyFans.
We're gonna start a 42 Strains OnlyFans.
Well, that's seriously really, really
but
kind.
Yeah,
Riverdale, thank you.
And our growth is twofold because our spam is listening. We're coming across because we love you guys and we're honest with you guys. And
Exactly.
on top of that, we have this social media powerhouse two punch of Chuck Dante, who is all over
Network City.
the fucking place, kicking ass at getting our name out there.
ChuckThatDante@gmail.com. Hit me up.
And I'm in awe. Like, if he's the producer role, you are fucking the face of marketing because everyone knows us because of Chuck's lives, because of Chuck out there with the Florida Dab crew, because Chuck out there with everybody.
Putting in that
page.
word.
Chuck out there with Special K.
Yes.
Possibly.
Gotta talk with a special K.
So
Yeah.
fucking
Ryan. Trying,
Chuck
guys.
out there. So
it's
Thank you,
pretty
guys.
crazy.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it.
Chuck on the street.
He's very right on that.
I gotta say,
He's
that
lucid right now, you guys. We can trust what he's saying.
I
He's
am.
lucid.
Yeah, no.
Barely.
The nurse gave me a pass.
Yeah, he's clear. Yeah,
So
He brought his doctor's note, okay, guys?
I
Don't.
brought the note. All right, my cardiologist and my anesthesiologist said I'm
Damn it,
allowed to
back
be
to
here.
work, you guys.
Sorry.
But yeah,
That's
no,
why they put him in.
I
so
gotta
many
say,
different roles
because
now.
I'm so proud to have started this show, but I am just happy to be a part of it now.
Well,
Because it feels so good to just on this ride with you guys, and at some fucking point, there's gonna be a next level that happens with all these podcast platforms and going live at a certain point and all of this shit. And it's going to be, oh, fuck.
here we are.
42 strain.
Yeah, and honestly, like that's the other thing too. Like I really appreciate those kind words, and I definitely take them with a lot of pride because I do put a lot of hard work into this. But I could do all this over here, but it's a team effort for sure. Like,
Absolutely.
I couldn't do this without bouncing things off you guys, without you guys making it over here. Like gas prices ain't a fucking joke,
No,
people. Like
no.
people, we're all coming to the same place. Like yeah, some of us live together maybe, but it's not like that for all of them.
But in the
also
fact that
thing
you
is,
would-
like, so you say like I'm the face, right?
Yeah.
People that I talk to, yeah, they talk to Chuck. They talk to me about you guys.
Oh,
Just so I know, like I hear people love Snack Queen. All right, that's the thing.
We love
People ask me about Surfer Dan. People
Is
actually
he alive?
do wonder.
Is that what they asked?
100% yes. People are asking me about you.
pooping?
They're like, why are you so fucking mean to Surfer
still
Dan? And I'm like,
pooping?
it's a thing we have. They're like, you really rag on about his age, and they're like,
They
is he
think
that
we're
much
mean to
older
him?
than you? And I'm like, no.
No.
I'm like, he's really not.
not that mean.
No, he's not that much older than
It
you.
builds character.
And I'm like, but I just I have to do that because I'm bridging that gap between the young and the new.
Yeah, exactly.
I do it out of
Right.
respect for my
And
elders.
so yeah, that's the thing. Is like I know
I
you
love
guys
you.
say, okay, oh yeah, you're out there
You
talking to
made a
everyone. They
fucking
talk to
choke
me
of
about
the
you guys.
smoke.
You
It's
did.
hilarious.
You're all love.
That's amazing to hear.
Yeah,
that's
thank you,
amazing to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And
wonderful.
And again, it's like Chuck came on halfway through season 1.
Yeah, and I spilled water everywhere.
Yeah, it's called
That's
Water
one of my
Sport.
favorite ones.
There was almost
It's
there was
actually
almost
a lot of
Chuck-shaped
people's
hole through the
favorite
wall,
We
and
episode.
talked
I'm
I'm
not
about
gonna come back.
philosophy. We talked
I'm not
about
kidding. That
sharks.
episode has a lot of views, and I know
It's
this for a fact.
impossible to think of this show without you. Like,
Caramel
it's
camel.
so
Yeah,
weird.
no,
Shark
and it
knowledge.
goes. But that's the thing. That's what I want to mention. You were talking about growth. It's just like we have a person who came on as a guest, just like Yoshack's on right now, just like Salta is right now, is like a
Back
return
again.
guest. And
Back
you have
again.
someone who went from a guest coming on who thinks he had this like worst opening act ever, who now 42 Strains is literally not what it is without him.
Yeah.
So
Was
it's
it a
like,
hot
you can
mess
just
in the
see
moment? Yeah, but like,
Yeah, I mean,
that's okay.
you see the scale of growth. Like, you're right. Like, going from me and this guy in his backyard,
Yeah.
with awful audio on a little fucking
With
laptop,
that fucking
Hey.
squirrel
with
throwing
the
shit.
squirrel,
at us.
Reginald.
with Reggie just coming to get us. Like,
Yeah.
going from that to us being here, having all this fun. Fucking Yoshack, thank you for coming on, doing this kind of
appreciate-
stuff. Like,
Appreciate
This
you guys.
fucking-
having
this is
me.
stuff that was like what we thought. Like, oh man, if we got there, that would
Yeah.
be the coolest.
Hell
Like that,
yeah.
that's all that. It was basically a whim and a dream, and it's
And
just
we
happening,
still-
and it's crazy.
And what's great is, and for those super old school fans, those super old spam that's been with us since the beginning, it's the same exact love and effort from us comes out when we had 10 versus however many fucking listens. You get all the analytics. None of us look at it.
I mean, I'm not gonna like
This
toot a
is-
horn too loud, but we are almost at 1,000 listens total on Podbean, which is pretty cool.
There you
Aw.
go. Look at that.
Hi guys. Keep
Hell
listening.
yeah,
Keep
Podbean.
listening.
Love
Tell
you
your
guys.
friends.
We have almost 60 subscribers on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Spotify's gotten a lot of listens. Some of our episodes have hundreds
Well, we
of
just
listens.
recently got on a couple, haven't we?
Well, yeah, I mean, so Apple Music's new. So like when
Brand
you
new.
yeah, so Apple's new. Pandora's new, thanks to Stitcher. I'll shout out Stitcher because that's a great podcasting app. Actually,
Stitcher is wonderful.
We're on
A lot of-
Deezer. We're on Samsung Podcasts. Like I'll name most of them off that I can remember because again, we're on ones that I've never fucking heard of. But I'm just saying they're sites that
we
are
on,
confirmed to have.
like, illegal Chinese sites.
No, I don't think so. But these are
I
like
mean,
just
yeah,
really
actually, we
specific
probably are.
podcasting
Hey, you never
like
know.
That's why they
sites
are that.
just
Yeah.
that
Maybe
partner
our
with
fans are
Podbean
downloading
as
and
ones
sharing
that
it with
are
the world.
confirmed to have at least 1 million listeners on their site. And so I just made sure we were on all those because guess what, you million listeners, listen to us.
Oh, yeah.
Listen to us.
This would be
Have a time.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty
Have
cool.
a good time.
A great time.
That's the thing. Like, we got such a really cool group of people that like we got a flavor for you. Like,
Okay.
there's at least one
Yeah,
of us on
shuffle
here.
through some episodes.
Somebody
I
has to
put-
be
So shocked. I'm like,
And also,
somebody likes me
I
on
put
this
descriptions on the episodes, guys. I
Somewhere somebody
describe
maybe, yeah.
a lot of the
I'll find
episodes
you
in the
eventually.
description. If
You
you read this,
do.
you can find an episode that'll be like your vibe. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's like go and find those, and honestly, like tell us what you think about them.
Yeah,
Something
right
you
in.
think about an episode from last season could change how I want to do episodes from later this season, because I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, I never viewed it from that perspective. Like, we have a super spam, which I kind of want to get to in a little bit, and
Yeah.
he's listened to now every episode. Which is crazy. It's the first person
Every
who I know, like
episode?
outside of our
Yeah.
inner circle, but this is just a guy from Washington.
Just a guy. He's not just a guy.
He's not, but I don't want to get into that yet because I actually want to get into your stuff first.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's listened to
So
every
this-
episode, and I'm
when
excited
we
to
say
hear
Reginald, this dude knows Reggie.
Yeah, this guy knows Reginald. Yeah, he has to.
We need
He's
to make
really-
a shirt with like a cartoon
Yeah.
Reggie throwing his nuts at us.
Yeah, honestly,
Be our mascot, our original mascot.
we have
Oh.
like 5 mascots
Yeah.
because we count all our pets as our
Yeah.
mascots
Yeah.
at this point.
Minions. I heard the Minions a mascot.
He is a mascot.
He's the original.
Yeah, he's
mascot.
kind of the
He is.
OG mascot. Yeah.
Yes.
So we
He's
just
been our
kind of finished
mascot long
up.
enough that he had teeth back then.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
so
dates
did
it.
I.
Oh my gosh. You know, now everyone thinks you don't have teeth right now. He
I
has
know.
he
He
has
doesn't.
he has fake teeth, but he technically doesn't have real teeth.
Because he's old.
Yeah, mainly because they actually just deteriorated. He just let the entirety of the, like the decaying process take hold
Yep.
until they were gone, and then he just
Like
got
a- like
He's
a
got
mummy
one
without
step
the
closer
wrap.
to being a Muppet now.
I am.
Oh, that almost made me the water out. I know.
I'm glad I was not hitting the
Water
freshly
almost
packed
came right out
bowl.
the
You
mouth.
can put your hand up me if you really want.
I was coming towards that election next.
We're talking about how the Muppets don't have teeth.
Yeah, they also have big gaping openings in certain places.
Yeah.
God damn right they
I'm
do.
thinking from the
Jesus.
wholesome side.
Oh my gosh.
Or they-
Okay, so
Snack queen.
if you can't tell, we did just finish the lazy log that Yoshack brought and
Fucking
beautifully
hell,
wrote.
Yoshack. What the? You got me all sappy. Let's get
So-
into an actual
So,
show. Come on,
Yoshack,
man.
I just want you to kind of go over a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of what's brought you here and what you do, and shout out a couple people that kind of, have helped you to that point and kind of brought some of the stuff that you brought here today.
Okay, so yeah, I started getting these lazy logs started probably around 2015, just because there was like a shitty market for like pre-rolls, So I wanted to make my own, where I used to go around the sessions and just pick random weed that I seen was good, and I would just like show them to people and smoke them with people, and they liked them. So I just thought I could probably market it somehow, and I came up with the lazy log just because, like, I just figured, like, I don't know.
It's a great
It
name.
sounds like a good name.
It is a
Yeah,
great name.
Like, so, like, I just went with it, bro. So,
Look,
like,
Stan Lee knew alliteration works.
yeah.
And I don't necessarily feel lazy off of that right now, but it's
You
just
totally
such a
can get
brilliant
lazy off
name,
of it.
though.
Yeah,
But it's just a
exactly.
brilliant name.
Yeah.
Color-wise, look-wise, sound-wise.
and look-wise,
It looks like a
perfect.
lot.
But it's got that feeling like I can sit around a campfire, spread that around.
Oh, for sure.
Pass
It's
it
definitely,
back.
you're going to have a group of people high off.
Yeah,
of
don't.
one.
Oh, if you
Oh,
did
yeah.
this
Don't
by
try to
yourself,
this by
my
yourself,
gosh,
yeah,
that
yeah.
is going to send you to
Yeah, you're
another
gonna go
plane.
for
Wait,
Wait,
salt-
Dab and 2 lazy logs. I'm feeling kind of lazy. I don't know.
All right, yeah, right, and that edible. Don't forget that little bit of
Yeah.
edible.
Yeah, we had an edible
Don't
too.
forget we
But
split
we'll
an
get
edible.
into that a little bit also, too. I'm going to take this
Now-
bomb rip real quick.
Yeah, we got a Yoshack
Yeah,
bomb.
no.
Yeah, so that's pretty. I mean, I'm gonna of course let him continue it after that. But just while he is ripping that, I just want to say
Oh,
this is
Lord.
really really cool because I know what you're talking about.
love
the
this
2015 like
So pretty.
lull
Oh, that's-
and good pre rolls that were out
Yeah.
there. I have also noticed something that like they try to like show it off. The more stuff you can powder and cake onto the outside for whatever reason seems to be like what's impressive.
Yeah, that's just a
instead of
waste.
putting it inside.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
rather have it inside because, like, if you have too much stuff on the outside, it's going to fucking burn weird if you don't have it.
And
If
burn
you don't have
off.
it evenly.
It
Yeah.
burns weird
You have
every
to-
fucking
yeah, exactly.
time.
Exactly.
That's why I just don't
But
like
when I
it.
look at the lazy log, it just literally looks like a log.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't just bring that to a party and be like, want to smoke a blunt? That's not the correct phrasing
No, yeah,
you need
this
to
is a
use.
log.
Don't
No,
say
that's
that.
right.
It's a log.
No.
yeah, continue.
And
continue,
explain.
Continue.
Because
with
that's-
that word.
I finally found a wrap. It's called a camo lap.
Is
Natural
this your
leaf.
preferred?
It's preferred for these just because.
Unless one of our spam.
I
has
try.
it better.
I try. Well, yeah. Unless I can find somebody that actually
Again,
makes them.
please go follow this
But
guy.
yeah.
Go check out his whole page.
Yeah,
check out his stuff.
these ones are Russian cream. I feel like these ones are the
You can't
most
go wrong
tastiest.
with creamy wrap.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was doing tobacco leaves,
I don't like really natural. I don't like really like hard, like harsh flavors.
Yeah.
And this one's like really
Or,
kind of
or like saturated flavors.
Yeah, exactly. Or too much of
Right, Snack Queen.
the artificial flavor. That's the word I'm looking for. Is artificial. Yeah. But yeah, these ones seem to have like an okay
hard
mellow.
to paint.
Yeah.
Natural.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it has a really nice print on how they made them or whatever. It looks like
a log.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
A wood grain towards
It's
it.
very
And
wood grain.
again,
It's a
and I
log
just want to
cabin.
say, like, I think that's just great marksmanship
Yeah,
there on your
exactly.
end of going, like, I'm not looking for just a wrap that's good to smoke, but it should also kind of like be the look for it
Yeah.
too. And it's like that's hot. The glass filters you make are
Yeah, the
freaking
tip,
gorgeous.
man.
Yeah, I
Talk
appreciate
about
it.
those.
Yeah,
And
talk about that.
Talk about those too is like that's the first thing I started making when I was a glass blower, and pretty much the only thing besides like a little simple stuff, because like
Well, your pendies
Well, yeah,
that you
well, they-
collect
they-
and
they-
make are just
well yeah they market pretty well because like everybody could like
use a tip.
Use a
and,
tip,
and
you know what I
they
mean? So,
lose
like,
them
that's-
too, and they get
yeah exactly it's like a really simple purchase and not it's really inexpensive.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
But like
But it's a great use because
Exactly, 'cause
I
it
got I
makes
don't
it- it
honestly
makes
now I
a
don't smoke things
regular-
without filters.
it
No.
makes a regular blunt so much better.
It does. It literally does.
And it does help with rolling too when you already
yeah.
have the
Yeah.
filter
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
Yeah.
You use that.
It
in the same
gives
way.
that
a little
structure.
bit material
Yeah.
girl
That's a
also.
great point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I
Is
wouldn't
it though?
even
It
think
makes you
about
feel
that.
like a
That's great.
boss.
Yeah, it makes you
makes
feel
you feel like a
fancy,
boss.
too, huh?
It does.
Yeah.
Well, and it's just like you ask the question like, well, do you want to smoke and have Scooby snacks?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
not
No,
have
yeah.
Scooby snacks?
Yeah,
There's
at
your
all.
there's your question
Exactly.
and answer. You don't there's
So yeah,
nothing
so I
past
started
that.
making those, and that seems to be the big thing that I make pretty much mostly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, beautiful,
exactly.
and makes that lazy log.
That's why I
just-
say if you
sure.
have
But
that
definitely not
amazing.
the
You're gonna
only
find
thing you
Yoshack
make.
on there.
No, not the only
No,
thing.
no,
and
no,
not the
no,
only thing
that's
you
the
yeah,
thing I
yeah.
make
yeah.
most of.
Yeah, that's the thing
100%.
that is a constant. Everyone
Yeah.
needs one. Everyone
100%.
needs
And
the
then-
tip.
Now I actually have a Yoshack Pendy. I have a little tomahawk that I got.
yeah.
from
Oh,
this
that
guy.
one.
Yeah, so I
I've
mean, his,
seen that.
his
That's
jewelry, his
beautiful.
jewelry is hot business.
Yeah, the pendies are hot.
That makes
And,
And then,
now
uh,
smoking through it and like have it using the tip, it makes me love your sweatshirt even more. Like, I wear it
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your
Now you
sweatshirt
get it,
say?
right?
What's your
Just the
sweatshirt
tip.
say, Yoshack?
Just the tip.
Yeah,
Hashtag
baby.
tip, baby.
Yeah, baby.
That's it.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. That's what I'm
Fuck, I
talking
might have
about.
to
Just to see how
submit
it feels,
a
you
jewelry
know?
piece from
Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
man. That's
just to
awesome.
see how it
Just to
feels.
see how it feels.
Yeah.
And then yeah, after that nice wonderful rip, also smoking today out of Special K glass,
Yeah, really
because
nice
Special
bomb.
K
I love
fucking
this
rocks.
piece.
Yeah,
so pretty.
And get excited about Special K and hearing
yeah,
that
that's-
name
I
more
keep-
because
I-
there may
I
be
keep
some
all
more
hands
collaboration
just because-
and kind of partnership going on with those guys. They kind of reached out and we're going to kind of discuss some sort of ability to just kind of both of us kind of give each other shout outs and they can promote our episodes and also we can promote their glass because it's not only beautiful glass, it's not only like well made, it's not only
Sturdy
a
as
well run
fuck.
company. It's recycled glass, so it's
Oh,
extremely
shit,
efficient.
really?
Yeah, he
Oh,
does
yeah.
not use anything but recycled glass.
That's why it says just don't clean it with hella
Yeah.
hot water because it's been
It can be
it's twice
the
treated,
risk.
you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
It's recycled.
So
glass,
yeah,
but
he makes.
They're beautiful.
That's why sometimes he has series of only certain colors because that's the recycled
Because
glass
that's
he
what
can
he
get.
got.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
But
amazing.
every
Yeah.
piece is just a work of art.
It's just a fucking
Oh,
piece
no,
of art.
this
They are
is-
not expensive.
This is something
That was
would
$80.
that would be
Nice.
out
Ridiculous.
on that was $80.
yeah,
Yes.
this was free. I won a giveaway.
Which
Oh,
he
I
does
saw
every
the
day.
giveaway,
Which he
yeah.
does a giveaway almost every day.
Every
Free-
day.
That's free and it is beautiful.
Oh, on auctions. I mean,
sells
I
up.
can't look. I could literally, and they know this, and I will tell them this. I could do an episode on Special K. They are
All
amazing.
maybe
You
we'll,
probably
we
will.
got
I
we're getting
probably
will.
we're getting the equipment soon to be able to do episodes with
Order
people
the
that are not
Bluetooth,
near.
so we can
This
do
is
long
amazing.
distance interviews
wonderful.
soon now as
The
well. So
budget
please spam. It
increased this
is
season.
This
the
is awesome.
The ability to do that and talk to spam now is like way up there, as well as Instagram lives are more.
So if our
more
spam
possible.
wants to be on, they can call in.
yeah,
Starting
yeah, we're
soon.
gonna
That's
yeah.
cool. That's-
There may be some
that
call-in
shows that
sessions
they're-
going
they're
on.
Really getting serious into this. We have people call in.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, so look forward to that. Some more Special K stuff. Yeah, they use recycled glass. They literally spend a lot of time feeding homeless in their state. They're up in Washington.
Yeah.
They are literally only hire family and friends. He's like a family and friend run glass shop,
That-
and
so
he,
it's the same.
He
You know,
does
the
classes.
same hands are touching
Yeah.
every piece.
Yeah.
all the way through. It's not a mass manufactured job anywhere.
He does classes with his new hires, and also sometimes people can come in and just watch and learn if he trusts them and stuff like that. I've watched him
where's
teach.
he at again?
I believe he's in Washington. It's either Washington or Oregon. But
well, I try to go to Washington often. That would be amazing.
So he just
Just
couldn't picture a better people's to kind of they're very 42 strains vibe. It's just like Yoshack as well. It's like that's why we like that kind of stuff.
I'm gonna have to
look
enter
forward
one of
to
the
that.
giveaways, see what the fuck happens.
And then back to Yoshack. I know we also have. I want to kind of talk about your bud as well as your edibles. That
yeah.
I have a couple friends over at Rimrock Farms out of Calaveras County.
Rimrock,
yes.
Oh, Calaveras grows great weed.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. They supplied a couple of bags of weed and some rosin for us, so we can have a couple lazy logs for us today.
That's what was.
So that's what was in the lazy log.
Well, the one we smoked earlier, but the one we smoked right now is from somebody else. That's the one.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But the one that we
Rimrock
engaged with.
Okay.
Now, Rimrock Farms, I actually see here on the back, they have Rimrock Farms on Facebook and Rimrock Farms on Instagram.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then what strains? What strains?
We smoked the mimosa, and you guys are being left with the blue Terra.
Oh,
I'm excited for
that
Blue
mimosa.
Terra. That just sounds
sure.
Okay, I'm gonna look. I'm
like,
actually gonna do some research into what Blue Terra is a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
that sounds interesting.
Get some genome on that.
I'm looking at blue, which I love already. That gives me
for
hints
sure,
and
like,
thoughts of what it could be. And then
exactly.
Terra, I'm already. It's spelled.
Sorry.
Spelled Terra like the name and not her.
Yeah,
But I'm
Right.
wondering who Terra is.
I mean, it could
Maybe
be
it's
even
named
Tara,
after
maybe.
someone.
Oh, Blue Tara.
Yeah, who knows? Like,
That's just
How's it
hot.
spelled?
It's T-A-R-A.
yeah,
Oh,
So it's like the
Yeah,
it's the
so
name as opposed to
potato,
like,
potato.
Tara.
you know?
But
Yeah.
that's really cool.
But Tara Strong,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
voiceover actress.
Yeah, because I'm also just curious what the genome and just what strain kind of made them do that.
Yeah.
I'll be looking.
You know,
into
the
that.
blue is going to be Blue Dream,
And then
blue
mimosa, I love
Skittles,
mimosa.
blue.
Which way am I passing this?
Either way. That was green, so either way.
Oh, my bad.
I had green already, so whoever didn't get green, so.
I'm good right now.
I love you, Snacks. She's
I'm
just.
good
hey,
right
You
now.
good snack?
She's got the happiest
good
grin
right
on her
now.
face.
Snacks is roasting like some. What are they over the fire? Chestnuts.
Hot nuts.
Queen
Yeah.
roasting
Hey, a part
on
of
an
smoking
open
is knowing your limits.
fire.
We can do covers.
Yeah,
We can do
I
remixes.
parodied it.
covers.
Snack Queen roasting.
Yeah,
on
Yoshack,
an
if you
open
didn't know, the
fire.
reason that we have that wonderful theme song by Papers,
Papers is amazing.
in season 2 here is because I have to basically fist fight fucking YouTube and everywhere else for season 1 constantly.
They know what
For
they're doing.
literally, not only do we name and say and describe and who it is and what
Talk
song we're
over,
playing and
we
go over
fade
it.
out.
We also play barely like 30 seconds to 45 seconds of the
need
song.
every
45
They
seconds
take
of the
our
song.
fucking episode down, our whole fucking episode down for this like 30 seconds of some fucking
we
song.
basically link it for them going, here,
It's
purchase
like, yeah,
the
it's
song.
like literally could not more, and it's like they're so crazy about that. So luckily, Chuck has a wonderful friend who's in a band called Papers, and we got a
Again,
hold of
the
them before
fucking
this
social
season.
media presence
They made
is
this
Chuck
wonderful. We kind of
Dunn.
workshopped with them and gave them some ideas, and they came up with that freaking song,
that's
dude.
awesome,
And now it's like,
Beautiful. It's
fuck
beautiful.
you. It's like
We don't
that's
have to
wanna-
my
worry about
fucking
that.
song.
I want to
Take
direct
out
the
my
music
fucking
video.
episode.
Snack Queen, I want to direct
It's
the music video.
it's been a weird battle with them, and I'm glad it's fucking over. And I just
Done.
it's middle fingers every time I post.
Hey,
It's like
yeah,
you'll never
exactly.
touch me on
You
that
won that
again, you
one,
sons of
yeah,
bitches.
Yeah, we won that one.
But now we kind of do have the running joke, like Server Dan just did, like started singing, and he was like, "Oh, hold on."
we said the
Every
word
time
very
we
so
try to
many
go, wait, we can
times.
parody or wait, we can do that. I'm like, we've already tried following the rules. It doesn't
Yeah,
work.
yeah, it doesn't not
So why-
work. It does not work.
Yeah.
And then Yoshack, what about the edibles we had?
Okay, so
It was
yeah.
what was it? First of all, what was
It
it?
was a terp rope from my buddy, and his handle is at.
And what do you mean by terp rope?
It's
Like,
it's a
what is it
made after.
imitating? What
Yeah.
candy is
It's
it
a nerd
imitating?
rope,
It's a
actually.
nerd's rope.
Yeah, nerds rope. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But there's terps inside of it.
It's almost
They're-
like a rope of weed.
And
They
it's
come
like,
with-
that's not a
they-
rope
they
as much
come
as it is
with
a wedge
it.
of heaven. Like,
Yeah.
Disclaimer: you can't eat all of it because you will be.
Oh, no. Challenge accepted.
You just told a bunch of stoner podcast
Challenge.
fans they can't eat this whole edible. It's like
Hey,
I just heard 1,000 people fall asleep.
we're
Like
gonna,
you know,
we're
like
gonna do an
it's-
episode where each one of us eats 2.
Well,
Oh
I'll be here for
my
that. I'll
goodness.
bring them,
I mean,
but
I
I'm
have
not going to
one for
partake
myself,
because
like,
I
I'm gonna
can't
smash
even
that
eat
one.
one.
What?
yes,
We're doing it?
I mean, I said I have one.
he
for
said he has
myself
one
at
and he's
least, so
just
I can-
doing
I
it.
can
He's
try
going
it.
ham.
Why?
Tell me how
I
you
want to see
feel, Salt.
videos of this if he's gonna take a whole.
We'll do that as a
500
live. Let's do
milligrams.
that as a live, guys.
I don't know if we want
But
that
his
live.
handle's
I'll have to
that booty
stream that
terps.
one on something.
If the door's
On
open,
Instagram.
I'll check in on him.
And he,
Door's closed.
he
I'm
has
gonna let
a
him
really
roast.
nice.
I'm gonna let him roast.
I'm gonna let him
Just
do
like
it.
those chestnuts
Yeah.
again.
I'll check on him.
Just like those damn
24
chestnuts
hours,
again.
I'll check on him. But
And sorry, and what was so nerd ropes with nerds on the outside, real gummy, very tasty, but they
Really
were very
tasty.
strong.
They're super strong.
You definitely are like, wow,
Yeah.
nerds, then you're like,
Weed.
cannabis.
Yeah, yeah.
They taste. You can taste the weed in it.
Yeah, you definitely can, but they're not the worst thing ever.
No,
That
yeah,
oh
but
god, I've
they're
had such
tasty.
worse
They're
edibles
tasty.
than
I
that.
would
Who was
say- I
it
would
that
say
made that? I missed
comparative, they're
I missed the
enjoyable,
shout out. Sorry,
At
hold
Booty
on, guys.
Terps. At Booty Terps.
At
B-O-O-T-Y?
Booty Terps.
Yeah.
Booty.
Okay.
B-O-T.
You can't resist. You can't resist booty and terps, dude.
Booty Terps.
You can't resist booty and
We'll have
terps.
These are a
picture of
few
we'll
of
have a
my
picture of-
awesome things I like.
Because
Are they
I
on-
can't
are they
spell
on
right now. I'm a
Insta?
retard. So.
Are they on Insta?
Are they on?
Yeah,
Insta?
hey, yeah, I'll write it down for me. I'll write it down for me, and I'll share it too. Yeah,
So-
no, and it'll be in the
Yeah.
episode. You and
100%.
that'll be linked in the episode.
Yeah,
Put them in
so
the
they're on
description of
Insta too.
everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they can go over
love
to
them
to
shout
there
outs.
to
Yeah,
Booty
got to get them
Terps,
straight. Yeah.
get some
They-
nerd
dude,
ropes,
I
then
think
go
they've
over to
earned it.
Yoshackglass,
So
get the tip,
Fucking loaded right
The
now.
lazy
Yeah,
logs.
lazy
Yeah.
logs.
and then the lazy logs
Yeah.
from you. There we go. This
Exactly.
sounds like a good old day. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah. You
And
can
check
you
out
can
Blue-
basically say
Rimrock
Yoshack partners with
Rimrock
42 strains
Farms.
now.
Exactly. Rimrock.
Is Rimrock also on Insta?
Yes, sir.
I mean,
awesome.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Also
you
on
old
Insta.
dinosaur.
Yeah.
I already
Yes,
said
sir.
that.
We have given this guy
I'm-
over the
I'm-
years.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, you could definitely say Yoshack
I'm
and 42
giving you an
strains is partnered at the moment. Like
For sure. Yeah.
Share it, yeah.
100%.
with the highness we've reached right now, we're connected above cloud 9 right now. That's where we're at.
what I love is in the studio the sun shining in and the just clouds.
It's super cloudy.
Beautiful
here.
clouds.
Super cloudy.
It
of
is.
It's
weed,
nice. It's
of
nice clouds,
copious.
though.
Yeah, I got
amounts
the
of- that's
studio
Because you
cracked
got
right
the
now,
weight,
and so
yeah.
it's got it has a little flow, but it's keeping the smoke a little in. So it's it's a vibe in here.
It's
for
It's a
sure.
wavy
light.
vibe.
I think it's the vibe that Lazy Logs bring. Bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think it's
100%.
exactly the vibe we expect
Okay, so I
from
actually
fucking
went
Lazy
through
Logs.
and I've shared
This
Booty
episode.
Terps to
Oh,
everybody.
perfect.
Okay.
Awesome.
100%.
You rock.
Yeah.
Boom. See,
See
that's
how
how we
easy
fucking
that
do
is?
things.
See how easy
This-
the internet is?
This
Just
episode.
that
It really
brought
is
to you
like wow,
by-
technology is amazing.
100%. Just that
I-
fast.
I say that every time I look at the
Remember, I'm the one
soundboard,
that
too.
has, that
The
has us
Chuckabides.
on Telegraph. So,
Okay, yeah, you
yeah,
got. Hey,
bye.
he's gonna have to fucking figure out how to Morse code this.
yeah,
shit.
I gotta.
I know.
I
Yeah, also, I just want to point out today I realized Surfer Dan, through his age and deafness, it is just getting worse because this is
And
the highest
resurrection.
by far I've ever had to put your headset. Now that you've
Is
missed
it?
oh yeah, like you're
I'm
you're
so
almost
sorry.
twice the volume on your headset than everybody else.
Than everyone else, I
Yeah.
am so
But,
fucking
like everyone
old,
else
guys.
is pretty much at the same. right
My
now.
hearing aid is all at full volume too. So that
Man, that is so funny.
I'm
'Cause
fucking
I just want to tell you guys that usually with his hearing aids, we would put it at relatively normal, maybe a little higher. But you asked me today to go that much higher, and I was like, wow.
So much higher.
shit,
Like,
sorry.
It also, I will say,
I am so much higher
no-
right now.
no
'cause of
flack.
Lazy Logs.
Oh,
Thank you.
100%.
I mean, there is that.
Yeah.
There is that.
It is very all the words that it could mean. It is fucking loud in here. Okay.
No, yeah,
it is
no.
the fucking loud in this bitch.
And
Yeah,
now
no,
also
the neighbors
just
are not
shared
gonna be
Rimrock
happy.
to everybody else.
Okay, that's sweet.
The neighbors are not going to be happy with how loud we're being.
Oh, they're
probably
new,
not
and it's
even
our
that
neighborhood, so it doesn't.
Oh,
bother
they're
me.
new. What?
They are new.
Also, it's the
They are newer.
afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I know,
middle-
but we're
yeah.
look. I'm a loud motherfucker.
Friday. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm
everybody's at
saying
work
that
right
It's
now.
Friday.
you don't need to watch your volume as much in the afternoon.
Oh my god,
We know you're the
Thank
loud
you
one.
for
even just
that.
thinking
It's
of
all right,
days
though.
right now sounds like a chore. I'm like days. I'm like I know I'm on a long weekend. I'll
One
worry
reason
about
why I
that
know it's
later.
Friday because yesterday was Thanksgiving.
I'm doing
so,
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Today was
Yeah.
Thursday,
So,
so-
and that's a
Yeah.
Thursday.
So that's
Yeah,
the only
absolutely.
reason why.
Gotcha.
Because I probably
Gotcha.
would have forgot it. I would have been like you.
I'm
somebody
half
else would've brought
yams
that
right
up.
now, man. I don't
Hey.
know what the fuck's going on.
Half yams.
The other half is lazy logs,
Hey,
so
Lazy
I'm not
Logs.
doing good.
Hey,
oh
Surfer
my
Dan
goodness.
You're
stepped
doing
out.
well.
Oh, well,
You're
there we
doing
go.
Well.
Am I articulating
Because
enough?
not everybody's
Actually, no, I
not
think
everybody
everyone's
gets
actually
to
talking
partake in
great.
Lazy Logs.
I actually think
I'm
just-
surprised.
I'm
Usually, you have to turn
Two,
my mic up.
there's so
I'm
six
just
of
a little
us.
chatty,
Great.
but yeah.
yeah, you're
Six
coming
of
in
us
great.
split 2 of those lazy logs.
And I
That's a
ripped.
good time.
Oh, I think if two people share a lazy log, yeah, you two
Oh, you
are
guys
gonna
are
have an
gonna definitely-
experience.
Oh, yeah.
Like
No,
you
but
two
I'm-
are gonna
I'm saying
like the
'cause-
next day be like, yeah, okay.
But I'm saying
Okay.
the holidays are around the corner. And there's no circles like this.
Hey, my slogan for it, I need to get
I'm just trying to maintain right
Hold
now.
on,
like
hold on.
somebody
That was
like
awesome. That's
Is
great.
Salt is on cloud
they're
11.
extra
No, I
special,
just he's
but
like,
they're-
is
no,
everyone
they're-
talking funny? I said, yeah, I don't know.
they're
Salt's a
special
little
on
chatty,
any
but
occasion,
that's
but
fine.
extra
And he just
Why
went-
would
and
you
then-
corner him like
and then-
that?
And then he just
Okay.
goes,
Hold on.
Does that make sense?
Perfect.
I started paying attention to you two after the.
Hold on. Okay. Now,
Dude, we're holding on for life
I was
right
like,
now.
did I say
I
something?
know, Yosha, but I think our
lacked saying
spam,
something.
your conversation was
I
great.
think I'm
I think
just
our
where you are
spam
right
missed
now.
what Yoshack was saying.
Yeah, they're
'Cause,
a lazy log
yeah.
is extra special on any occasion, but they're extra special on a special occasion.
Well, yeah.
See,
Damn.
and-
I think that math just adds up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't
just
even
feel
know
like-
math, and I agree.
I'm really
Yeah, I feel
bad
like
at math,
there wasn't
and that
a
checked out to
chalkboard,
me.
but in here there was a chalkboard. Like,
But
yep,
we were saying
yep, he's right.
Hey,
He's
for
definitely right. on
Tipper
that.
we were saying that with the holidays around the corner, we're looking at. Yeah, I agree with you. One lazy log split between two people. Great night.
Oh, I know. I think
a
no,
great
I didn't say
day.
great. No, I think I said they're gonna have an experience.
Yeah.
No, that's experience.
That's true.
That's an
Okay, there we go.
experience.
But what I'm saying is we did 2 amongst 6 people. This is a good sesh for holidays.
Oh,
So if you're
definitely.
looking for that
100%.
stocking
Yeah, because I would
stuffer,
even say if you did take out the.
Yeah,
Going
excellent
hard
stuff.
sesh too, though.
if you're
Well, that's what I was
looking,
gonna say. So I would
Saul
say
is looking
if you take out the
like
dab
he's
and the
roasted.
edible and
Yeah.
maybe a bowl, even I just
Yeah.
think bowls go well with other weeds.
I agree.
That's just how
I
I roll.
agree. So
Fond's
yeah,
always great.
Literally, if you just if like a
if we're
group was like
talking
holiday
about
time,
that,
or take that
that-
Thanksgiving walk with a lazy log
that's
and a
what
group
I'm
of
saying.
people.
You
those
take
those
that.
are good for the Thanksgiving.
Dude,
Yeah.
come back ready to
Thanksgiving
rock.
hike, my
When
guy.
your cousin-
That's not a walk. It's
When
a
your cousin
Thanksgiving
on
hike.
Thanksgiving gives you the look,
Yeah,
That's what.
exactly.
Okay,
That
so
one
I
cousin.
would like our spam to send in the pictures of the look.
Yeah.
Give me the look you give that cousin. Give
Have
me the
we-
As
look.
they're about to go
Getting
take the
into
walk,
it.
as like I'm taking a
You know
walk.
the
but are we
look.
not
I
getting
want
anything from
everybody to
them?
send me a picture, a selfie
You know-
of them
Send those
giving me
pictures
that
in.
look.
Just in
I
case
just
there's
got a
any
great
Alabama
question.
listeners listening, it's the look of when you're looking at your cousin, you want to go smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Just-
walk on
just gotta
Thanksgiving.
throw it out there,
Yeah,
you
Not
know.
Yeah, if you don't
Arkansas and
know-
Alabama.
Some
That's
categories
what I
are
got there.
Actually, thank you, Salt. If you have not heard that, guys,
Yeah.
taking a nice walk and smoking a wonderful whatever before eating that Thanksgiving dinner could not be more recommended.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Especially if it's a lazy log.
Oh, that's
No, I recommend the
That's-
lazy
No, me
log
too.
now.
yeah. That would be number
100%.
one
I've
Never
recommendation.
been,
Because
like,
that's gonna
saying,
keep
like,
me-
send that look.
I
Yeah,
need to
keep me
get
busy.
one for Christmas Eve.
What was
like
that?
a fondue.
You got it.
Silver Dan
Oh, yeah.
was saying he wants people to send the pictures.
Yeah, send
of
that look in.
Like now, so here's the thing: is like I have the problem with that is because I was never the person to give the look. Like everyone always would get my attention and give me.
Oh,
the
then,
look.
then they just need to
Okay,
get their
I- I-
imitation
I
of the
like,
look.
What I need to do is
Yeah.
reach out to my family and say, "Hey guys, please, I need you guys to send me in those pictures," because what happened is I would just hear, "Hey Chuck," and I look over and they're just like. And what you can't see is I'm getting some type of stick hot dog. My impression of a hot dog.
Stick hot dog.
People just,
Yeah. Oh, see, that's good. I like that
Like,
impression.
See, no, then I only want that. I don't want you. I don't want other people to give you more. I want that.
I want that.
I want your hot
that.
dog
You have to
face
send a
in
picture
my
of that.
inbox, Chuck.
That's the one.
Really
That's the
bad,
one.
actually.
And I'm like,
Nobody else
oh,
will send
okay,
it. Yeah.
like that's what I do. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I do.
So-
So I just get up and go to my room and
I
I
need
roll
the
something up
picture
real
of a
quick and I
stick
come
hot
out and just
dog,
grab my cup.
Yeah.
Put it on your Instagram. Hashtag that look.
That look. That
look.
Thanksgiving
Hashtag
look.
that look.
The look.
the look.
Yeah.
The look
Yeah,
or that
exactly.
look? I'm sorry. Which one is
look.
Snack.
the look?
So,
Snacks.
Because if you
choosing
want
the
for
look.
me to give you the look,
The look.
oh,
that look I feel is different. But I'm old, so I don't.
Well,
know.
that look is probably.
Can you
different
even
now.
give that look?
So I got a great.
Can I give that look? No, I always got that look. But I also got the
Is it like a weirdo look?
no. Here's what I would get. So the few
it's a weird
family
look.
members that knew that I smoked and that knew that I always had shit on me, they wouldn't give me the look because they were usually older family members and they would kind of like walk
a
up to me
different.
and do the
Oh, yeah.
man. I
I was
must
that-
have
I was
slept
that
wrong
nephew.
last night.
Yeah,
Is
that
my neck-
nephew,
Yeah,
not that
exactly.
cousin, that
No,
nephew.
oh, they just start telling you symptoms.
No, just one. And I don't know if they all
I'm the cousin
agreed on the
too, but I
same
was the nephew
symptom,
first.
Yeah.
or if I found out from one cousin that she got it from some television show, and it was the first symptom that they told a doctor to get a weed card, I think on Weeds or one of those shows, and so every older aunt or older cousin that wanted to side up to me, they just put their hand to their neck and say, "Oh, I must have slept on it wrong because I tweaked my neck pretty good."
It's all good for you.
And that was their code.
And then they just stare at me until I finally said,
They're waiting for the loading screen.
So that would
subtle.
be their look
He's
is
subtle.
like this.
yeah.
Yeah, they were just seeing if you was putting down or picking up.
Yeah,
putting
yeah.
down.
Check out the person behind you, but don't make it obvious.
Yeah,
Opposite
exactly.
end
They're
of the
trying to nudge you
spectrum.
without
Yes.
actually nudging you.
My brother would just come up to me like, "So you smoking?"
Just not out of just subtle still,
love
but
that.
like to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
funny about it. Like,
No beating around the
What's funny
bush.
is I found out my dad had a
God, we're doing
code.
this?
Oh, what was your dad's
when,
code?
Like, early on into me being, I think he stopped smoking when I was like maybe 5 or 10. I don't know. But he would
That's a
always
big
say he's
difference.
going on a mission.
Oh, just like your
A lot happened.
Five
Okay,
hundred
between
1,000.
Stop
and 10.
at
There's
5,
more
started
road.
again when she turned 10.
exactly.
You know,
So that's a big fucking difference.
Hey, just like your edible difference.
So sorry.
Hey, 100%.
But yeah, no,
hey, she's
and
baked
like
right
if
now.
he's ever was saying where he was going, but like if my mom ever asked where are you going, and
To let her
sometimes he
know
would
that he
reply
was
on a
smoking.
mission.
On a mission?
and this was to not alert you, but
Damn,
to
is
let
he a
her know.
spy or
Yeah.
what?
So
Right.
she knew.
Yeah, like so that
She
way she
knew.
would know, but
She
you
knows
would
what the
not.
missions
But you
are.
guys would not.
Oh,
I'm theorizing now that that's what his code word was. I'm gonna
that
go smoke.
explains why you said that
you
you
asked
were
him?
on a
Spy
mission
growing
trip.
up?
Have you asked
What,
him?
when you heard that?
No, I haven't.
You need to ask
I
him.
try not to
Wait,
talk
hold up.
smoking
No,
with
no,
my
no,
dad.
no. But dude,
I guess.
I
Or
need
ask
to
your
know
mom.
this.
Ask your mom. She'll know. And ask your mom. She'll tell you without telling your dad.
Oh, yeah.
If I know your mom enough, she'll tell you without telling your dad.
That's what
She
the
had a
code word
stoner
was.
moment right there.
You
And
should-
like if uncles
That
go
sounds
with him,
right.
we're
Okay.
going on a mission.
Wait a minute. I could do
No,
that.
next next holiday event that you're at with your dad.
Let's say let's go on a
If
mission,
something
Dad.
happens,
Oh
you need to say
my
like, I
God.
need to go on a mission.
You would
and then
send
leave.
him. You would send your dad.
Say, Dad, I'm going on a mission.
You better make
I
sure
need
he
to
takes
find
his
out-
heart medicine
I
that
need to find
day.
out from my mom what
Have,
it means.
have a
Do
joint
it.
just
Oh my
in case, because if you get to smoke with your dad, that's
Oh
legendary.
yeah, if you
Oh, that
say you're
would
gonna
be
go on a mission
legendary.
and he shows
That's
up
always
with
a
you.
great moment.
No, he doesn't smoke anymore.
Snack queens.
Is it because his heart or
Oh no, he stopped
Or
smoking.
he just,
I think my mom wanted him to stop smoking.
Maybe
Oh,
it's too strong.
well,
now.
that's-
A lot of
I'm
older
hearing
people
old man
can't take-
ASMR
A lot
right
of
now.
people can't. Older people can't
no-
take how strong
I-
weed is
what
now
is-
anymore.
what?
He just won't stop whispering.
Talk louder than that, you weirdo.
louder.
I said we could snack and I would be okay with that, not literal ASMR, jackwagon.
No.
Snack queens.
Yes.
No,
Please.
he's echoing.
Talk at a
Please.
normal volume, please.
Please, please, please.
Really good here.
That is
At one holiday
Zope.
event
Zope.
that you need to go take a hit, you 100% need to look your father in the eye. In the eye. Direct eye contact.
But the thing is, I'm never high when I'm around family.
You don't have to be high yet.
I'm not saying
Take
you're
the
high
edible.
yet.
You don't even need
I'm
edibles.
saying you don't even have to do it. I'm saying I want you to look him in the eye and say, I'll be right back. I'm going on a mission.
Oh my
and leave the house.
Just walk out.
You
walk
don't even
away.
have to go smoke. Just leave
It
the
was always
house.
when he was walking out the door.
I'm telling you.
Exactly. Just
Yeah.
do
Then
that.
leave the
You're gonna
fucking house
Have a joint just in
and
case.
stay away for
Yeah,
like
you could
5
just be
minutes.
going
If you
work
want
or
to
whatever,
toke, that's
next
up
time
to
Go
you.
over when
Yeah.
you just have to leave, be like a Bob.
But I will.
Leave,
then
if
you
he
just
falls
You
dump
will
him out.
know his
That would be
reaction.
hilarious.
Done.
Like, Dad.
Yeah, and then you come back literally 5 minutes,
5 minutes.
and then just walk.
And
in the-
see, yeah, just
and then just see.
easy peasy, normal.
You don't have to go
world.
smoke. Exactly.
You don't even have to. If you don't want to get
Literally
high
go
right
on a
in front of
walk.
me, that's fine. A lot of people have
Yeah.
that. I
Go
respect
to the
that.
car, spray on
You'll
some
know.
more,
You'll know
spray
by
on
his
some
reaction.
perfume, and then come back.
You'll
just 'cause
know,
they're
you'll
gonna
know by
think
his
so.
reaction if
Yeah,
that's
just-
the fact.
That'll be
Like, really
hilarious.
tease
That's
them.
good.
Yeah.
Right there that you said
Please.
that. You just say,
Please.
This is hilarious.
Please.
I'll give it some thought.
I love.
Please,
please,
no,
please,
I'm
please.
definitely gonna ask my mom if it's what I think it means.
If you
I
could,
just I know
if
your
you
mom
could
can
get
be a
me
little
Hanukkah
little
gift.
secretive
Was
sometimes.
he
I
like
don't
a super
know.
spy or something?
What else would he be
That's the only
doing?
other
I don't
thing.
know.
If
Works for the NSA.
No.
Oh my
Like a
god!
super
no.
if you want to get me a Hanukkah gift,
Are you
What?
Jewish?
It
What the
would-
fuck did you just say?
it would
no,
be a-
no, no, no.
it
We
would
are
be a
not
Kwanzaa
scooting
miracle.
past. Do you want to
Kwanzaa
give me a
miracle?
It would be a-
Hanukkah gift,
it would
Server
be a
Dan?
Kwanzaa
That is
miracle.
the most
He switched to
ridiculous thing.
Kwanzaa now.
He's no.
Excuse me. Hold
no.
on.
Is that
Hold
the
on.
same
A
thing?
Hanukkah
If you want to
gift.
get me a Hanukkah gift, it would be a Kwanzaa miracle.
Oh my god.
Server Dan,
And
who's
it-
gonna get a
it-
non-Jewish person a Hanukkah gift?
It would honor our
It
Lord.
makes no sense, and they get more than one gift.
I think he's
If you
really
get
just
this.
railing.
He's just trying to
What
mash
is
them
he
all
doing
together
right now?
And just
What are you doing?
I'm
Nobody
covering
sneaks
all
up
the
on you, please.
bases.
That's only one base. That was the Jewish base.
And then I hit Kwanzaa,
And then he did.
Okay.
and then I said, honor our Lord.
I'm so confused right now.
I'm
Hey,
hitting
Lazy
all
Log
of
will
the.
do that to you.
Look,
Oh, she's
Welcome
still
to
on.
And what
Do you
belief
remember
are you?
in the
And what
Mummy-
belief are you?
do you remember in the
And
Mummy where the
what-
guy held up each one
Surfer
and didn't
Dan.
believe in anyone?
Oh,
and
my
he
head
was just,
hurts.
And Surfer Dan, what's your belief? What's your belief?
what's my belief?
Yeah, what do you think about God?
There's a
And
flying spaghetti monster.
you are not a flying spaghetti
No, I'm
monster
not a
member.
You know
No,
what?
you
I
are
can
not.
see it.
Not a pastafarian?
I can see it.
You're not. I know this is
Pastafarian.
Pastafarian, isn't it?
Look,
Damn it.
okay.
The real
here's the
belief
thing.
is these damn lazy logs
Here's-
are working hard
here's
on
what I
this old
believe.
man.
I swear to you.
Hey, for sure.
So I
They
mean,
don't
this is
do
a
it.
great advertisement for a lazy log if I ever fucking seen one.
Oh my
Hey, I
goodness.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lazy
I'm not
Logs
looking
are
forward to
great.
So,
skating up.
also-
Them. Just
Snack
because-
Queen had a great question for me, you guys, that I
No,
think
she-
you'll.
No, she didn't.
She did though.
Oh,
I
she did?
asked a good
She
question.
asked a great question. She said, "Do we have any mail from spam?" And usually the answer is no, because you
Yeah,
guys
'cause they
fucking
forget to write
suck
in.
sometimes.
Yeah.
No, they
Not
forget to
gonna
write in. They get so high they forget to write
I
in.
know.
They think of a question,
I know.
they say it out loud.
It's stuck in their
because
notes
you know
app.
what? I did that while listening to you guys. I was like, oh, I wanted to respond to something that Snack said about me, and I didn't write it down. I didn't fucking remember it.
Because we're
I
stoners.
remember it. Yeah.
If you don't do it right,
So they
then
didn't
and
write
there,
it
you're
down.
gonna- If you don't do it, then right in there,
Yeah, right
You gotta,
there.
yeah, you either got to do it at the beginning or you really got to like have it ready. And then,
or
like,
it's gonna come back to you like 10 years later.
Yeah.
Fuck, I should have
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but today the answer is yes. We have actually. It is one mailer. It's Mike G. It's our boy from Papers.
Mike
so
G.
He's actually got a bunch of questions. He's listened to some episodes, so I think he's gotten a little bit more feel for us. So I think that's why he kind of sent in a bunch.
Nice.
So super excited to go over
I
these.
didn't know we were having a pop quiz today.
Yes,
Oh, super
yes.
pop quiz from Mike G. Mike
No,
G's pop quiz.
actually,
That's what a pop quiz is.
It's
You don't know
Thanksgiving
about a
break.
pop
I
quiz.
was
a
a
personal
No.
email
Yeah,
or
and
is
yeah.
it from a
Ain't
page?
Ain't no rest for
It's
the
from
wicked.
Max. We are
Oh, from
thankful
the-
for
oh,
Mike
okay.
G.
It's from him.
Question.
Yeah, it's from his email.
No.
So some listeners know, everyone here knows, I have type 1 diabetes.
Yes.
He had one question for me, and he said, "What are your top 3 diet sodas of choice?"
Oh.
It's a little bit of a trick question because honestly, Mike, fuck diet sodas. I don't drink them. I drink zero sugar sodas because they just are far better on flavor. And with like, it's not even a
I don't
conversation.
mind Diet Coke though.
You cannot mind it all
Diet
you want.
Pepsi is
Coke
nice.
zero sugar is better. That's
Diet
all the
Pepsi is
conversation
good.
is we're having.
I
You
like
cannot
I don't
mind
think
I
I've
grew
tried
up on
that.
Diet Pepsi.
the diet sodas.
I try
are
not to
nice.
drink a
That's
lot of
why I
soda,
Both
but
my
if I do
parents were
give in,
diabetic.
now
My
it's Diet
grandmother,
Coke.
she just
Well,
drinks-
Diet Coke has a cancer-causing chemical in it. If you drink too much of it, zero
I didn't
sugar
have a
soda
Pepsi,
does not
but it
have
was
that
Diet
chemical in it.
I'll write that
Just
down.
so you're aware.
I'll write that
Yeah.
down. But continue.
That's
But I mean, it is.
That was
I
always
mean,
in
it's
the
not like
book.
everyone who drinks diet soda gets cancer, obviously. But
Well, it is a
you
superior
can look
flavor. I
It's a
think, too.
tasty cancer-causing chemical, and I'm an American.
I
Yeah,
think
exactly.
zero sugar
So-
sodas
so I
are
would
It's
good.
your,
say-
That's why
it's
we
your
do it.
right.
I like my Diet
So I
Coke.
would say number one, still the god,
I'd rather have regular.
the nectar of the gods, Dr Pepper, zero sugar.
100%.
Zero sugar.
There's just no doubt they make the best zero sugar soda, just like they make the best regular soda. There's not a conversation to have. Don't
I
email
would-
me about that.
I would
Hey,
put
He said
together.
don't add him. He said
I would
Don't
put
add me in
together
that.
the
Close
cherry
second, Baja
and the
He
Blast.
said,
vanilla.
fuck your feelings.
Yeah,
And my best friend Salt over here already knows my number 2. It's Baja Blast, fresh from fucking Taco Bell.
Oh,
The
okay.
zero sugar Baja Blast. Next is definitely going to be A&W zero
Oh, yeah.
sugar root beer.
Zero
That is a
Because I
good
love
pick.
root beer.
Because I don't know
And
about
Good
Baja
pick.
Blast, but
I can't believe they made
Hey.
such a good zero sugar root beer.
That's my
Hey, that
number.
I've
root
had
beer
so
is
many
smacking.
of the
I've
diet
had
root
one.
beers, zero sugar root beers,
That's amazing.
and nobody even comes
Their
close
cream
to
soda
A&W.
is great,
That's
too.
that's my number
That's
one.
where I defer. I'm a Barks person. I like the Barks root beer. I like a
because Barks
sharper.
has bite, of course.
Yeah,
Barks
I
is
like
bite.
the
Barks
caffeinated
is
bite.
bite. Barks
Yeah.
is a lot of vanilla. That
Yeah.
gives you a lot,
Lot of
bite.
vanilla.
Yeah, the A&W is a little too sweet.
That's
for me.
creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had it on
It's-
tap?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I've had. I mean, I do enjoy it, but for me, like, what comes
Dude,
down to,
careful,
like, a
man.
fresh
This mic's
bar.
gonna
Now,
pick
I
up
like-
my
I like-
erection when
now,
you
I like
say
those.
that,
Almost
dude.
knocked
Beer
it
is
over.
disgusting.
That's my number one.
Now, if
That's
you're
my
talking-
number one.
Let's go ahead and say
Yeah,
sarsaparilla. What up?
So there you go,
Hey,
Mike G. That's my
Wojtka.
3. Try
Yeah,
all
that
of them.
sounds nice.
We have another personal question, 2 of them actually. Or sorry, I'm going to go over one that's a single question for Rue. This is kind of funny. So before the pregnancy,
Yes.
Rue and I were planning a trip
Yes.
to Denver, Colorado. We were going to go have a wonderful anniversary trip in Denver, Colorado. I'm a big fan of the Broncos. Plus, I also just every time I've seen pictures of Colorado, they're also heaven for weed smokers.
And weed, yeah.
There's a billion
Go
reasons
Broncos.
why we would love to go to Denver, Colorado. But
No, don't go
we were
Broncos.
planning on
Go
going
Broncos.
literally this basically this month would be when we were going.
You were going to go then?
And then we found out, that the pregnancy and everything.
Denver.
And we kind of, so he asked what part of the Colorado trip was the most exciting to plan to Rue.
Oh.
I would say a lot of it was really exciting to plan, Mike, but now Denver's in her tummy.
It was baby Denver.
Yeah, baby Denver. We were kind of joking about naming it Denver.
Denver.
So yeah,
That'll be
unfortunately
his
we're not
street
going
name.
to Denver, but we will.
That's
we do
all
actually
I'm
kind of
calling
already.
him now.
We do have
Denver.
ideas of just
Baby Denver.
Baby Denver.
probably taking him to Denver when he's kind of a little bit older and taking a trip to Denver with us.
This is where we could have gone, but Dad
you.
fucked Mom.
You. Look at that little 6-year-old and be like,
Dad was just gonna
I could have been
cancel
this could have been my
this right
second
here,
trip.
This was
Yeah.
the first time we had to
But now
cancel
it's our
plans
first trip.
because of you.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So that one was for Rue, and then I got 2 for Chuck D over here.
Oh, what up?
Chuck D.
You know? The first one's going to be of all the pieces / rigs you've owned over the years, which one stands out the most to you?
Oh, damn. Okay, so
Mike came hard with some of these.
yeah, when I was in high school, I went to Big Al's Smoke Shop in Berkeley, California.
Berkeley.
And it was my first heady piece that I bought, and it was $130. I went to the guy behind the bar, and I was just like, "Hey, man, I got X amount to spend. I want something that has the little slits on it, so I can get different bubble percolation." And
You
I
knew
wanted
going
ash
in
catcher.
what you
Like,
wanted.
yeah, I had an idea, but I didn't
Yeah,
know what it
strong.
was gonna look like. I didn't know how hooked up I was gonna get. And I was just like, so this is how much I have to spend. What can you do for me? And it's honestly, he hooked me up for a long time. And so I was like just legal age, and I was able to go and purchase this really amazing ass piece from him. And that one always stands up in my head. I called it Dream of Genie. That was my nickname for it. It did not look anything
Really?
like the Dream of Genie. No, it looked
Like
nothing
you
like
loved
it.
it,
It
though,
just
was
looked-
just
Just
yours.
made him think
It
of
was
it.
just
It was yours.
Yeah, it was just
Fine, that's it, what you thought of.
yeah.
What
Like,
color?
It just looked like a lamp
Yeah,
of some
I
sort.
get
and
that.
so
I
I just
get that.
just had that one.
What color was it?
Red. It would look nothing like this, and it had like this really cool like blown glass design bubbles on around the right above the base of it,
Yeah.
and then around the top there was like 5 or 6 blown little glass bubbles. It was really thick, sturdy, had a great down stem. It was like an 18 millimeter down stem to the base, but it had a 14 millimeter extension for the down stem.
Interesting.
So I always and that's how I thought they came. So I didn't know it was
A special
Like a little
special.
unique,
that
yeah.
it was done that
Especially
way.
then, probably.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then it was very early, and so it always stands out into my head. One day I was sleeping. I fell asleep on my bed while I was hitting the bong, and I rolled over on it and snapped the
No.
where the
That
down stem
always
goes
sucks.
into, and popped the base out. But it was one of my favorite pieces.
Fucking
but it
hell.
really soaked my bed with how much water I keep in my bong. and,
Oh.
it was a very negative experience, but I loved that piece so much.
Yeah.
And that was just that was one big one that stands out always.
That's tight.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
Big Al Smoke
There you
Shop,
go, Mike.
Berkeley,
That
California.
is
Shout out.
fucking hell yeah. Awesome little old school shout out. That's tight. His other question for you was, what's a Thanksgiving dish you make that you're proud of?
Oh shit. So it's not actually a dish that I'm particularly proud of for Thanksgiving. It's my holiday treats, and that's something I actually share with him. So I know that's why he's asking. That he always used to come around our house on Thanksgiving and on Christmas, bringing sweet treats. He'd always make little totes.
He just wanted to hear this audio
And-
food porn.
Yeah,
He asked
and-
this
and
question
drop
so
it
he
in
can
there.
hear. Mike, you're such a dirty fuck. I love you.
So one of my favorite things that I make is my sister's recipe for Christmas crack. And
Okay,
taking-
perfect.
Oh
taking
yeah, I
saltine
love
crackers,
that.
saltine crackers and laying them on a pan, and then heating up caramel and spreading it over the top, and then chocolate chips over the top, letting it melt, and then you let it all harden together, and when you drop it, it shatters.
Oh,
And so that's why it's Christmas crack, and that
It cracks
you
all
can be a fiend
over
for
the
it.
place.
That's so
So
cute.
it's super good.
I just got to
But-
interject
because
with this
you
question
can't stop
because
eating it.
everything you
Yeah,
make
exactly.
is something you should be proud of. Because as someone who eats,
Yeah, salt-
things you've made for
Salt
me,
speaking facts.
It is. I have not had a single bad thing from you.
Yeah, salt
and
speaking facts over
I
here.
would be absolutely proud of you.
Well, one thing I think it's going to end up
He
being
said
is the
tens
string bean
across the
casserole,
board,
because
sweetie.
it's not something I've ever made before, but it's something I put a lot of love and attention into because it was
Taste the
specially
sauce.
requested to make. So I was like, you know what? It's something I've never enjoyed. It's nothing I've ever sought out to enjoy, but now I have a reason to,
Yeah.
and I have confidence that it's going to be great.
Why did you decide to make it, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, because Salt's mom used to make it for him, and he misses it.
Aw.
And that's
That's
all
awesome.
he
Such
had
a
to say
good
to me
friend.
for me to
I
go.
miss
I
the
will.
vibes.
I'm going
It's
to
those
make
vibes we bring
Oh,
to the
yeah,
household, and
wonderful. I miss
and
them too.
That's
what we
all
do.
I heard. And so I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to
Thanksgiving
make
ain't just for family; it's for
I'm
friends
not going
too.
to be able to
Oh,
make moms, but I'm going to
100%.
be able to make Chucks. And he likes what I make. He said whenever I play around, it's good. So
Yeah?
Yeah, he fucking
Yeah.
he does. Who doesn't say that when you play around?
Hey,
Who doesn't?
So I'm making a roux
Who
from
does it?
scratch. I sauteed a whole bunch of bacon and red peppers and putting it in there, a little bit of cayenne to make it a little spicy. I made
Nice.
a bunch of cheese in there, turned the roux to a cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Poured that over the freshly blanched green beans. And then instead of using French onion straws, I crushed up a half cup of Ruffles potato chips and panko breadcrumbs. And I'm going to sprinkle that over the top. So fresh green bean casserole.
Nice.
L to the yeah. Yeah, we're juiced for that. Absolutely.
Like it.
Probably just going to talk about it another episode after we've eaten it. So it's going to end up happening. Like, you're going to just get this update in this other episode and be like, yeah, so we had that thing we were talking about.
Photos.
The 42 streams bake off.
Instagram. I always post
Yeah,
pictures of
Salt.
my food on Instagram.
Yeah, Salt, where are we going Sunday?
Thank you
We're
very
going
much.
to a place
Oh,
called
yeah, Mike G, thank you.
yeah.
There's 3 more questions, actually,
Oh,
from
no,
him,
but I meant
too.
for
But
me.
yeah,
For
yeah,
me. Oh, thank you.
definitely.
Appreciate
Great
that.
questions.
just rolling into more food though. But yeah, so Sunday we're going to Flame and Fire, which is Brazilian steakhouse.
excited.
Ooh, that sounds
It
exciting.
has just melt in your mouth meats, a great salad bar. They come right up to you with the food. It's
Is that what
Oh,
they
it is
slice
one-
it off from?
yes,
Yeah.
sir, it is.
Oh, that's
Brazilian
so good.
steakhouses,
It
look
looks
'em
so
up.
good.
Been
You
there
got-
one
you got-
time, and I've been wanting to go
that
back.
I mean, I'm going to
It's
say it dirty. You just have a
Okay.
bunch of men with their meat coming ready to give you whatever you ask for. Like, it's just the experience you think it is,
Oh,
really.
and
Huh.
it's on
If you can see
point
the
too.
faces over here.
There's also fish and pasta.
Yeah,
and
there's a
pasta.
good
There we
salad
go.
bar. And the one time we went, we just had a great experience with both our waiter and the general manager ended up coming and talking to us, and we're just
Hell yeah.
Wow.
had a good time.
Yeah, we're going to talk
Yeah.
about that on another episode, too.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
This
yeah.
whole weekend, I think
Yeah.
we're almost going to have an episode
Oh,
for
for
this whole
food.
like
There we
long
go.
weekend we've
We
had.
should almost have a food episode at this point. We-
Like,
this-
yeah,
if
I
this
mean,
isn't
we've
it at
kind
this
of
point.
we've turned some of those into them pretty much, just like this one.
More of that.
So I have 3 more questions. 2 of them, Yoshack is not going to be able to answer because they're a little bit more specific to our group.
Oh, okay.
And you haven't been to a Surfer Dan party yet, which is kind of what the questions are involving. But another one that I want to do that you can definitely go in on is to everyone, which food stuff do you look forward to the most on Thanksgiving dinner table? Like,
I am
name-
half
name
yams.
your dish and then go.
I am half yams right now.
One dish?
Yams.
If I'm picking one dish out of everything, like if I'm not eating anything else, it's the fucking yams. Give me the fucking yams.
Surfer Dan yams. Snacks.
Mashed potatoes with gravy.
Salt.
It'd be probably the stuffing with gravy.
Uh,
Yeah,
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
I'm going with the ham, baby.
ham.
The ham is so
The ham.
good.
Superior over turkey,
It
in my
is,
opinion.
it is.
Snack
Superior
queen
over-
is
You
the
can
only
brine your
reason why I
turkey
make
as
ham
much as you
regularly.
want. The ham is still better.
No,
I'm
no.
gonna go
It's
mashed
spiral ham,
potatoes.
bro.
No.
With the
I
powder
just,
in it.
I'm
just
Yeah.
a
such
classic.
an Irish
Oh.
slut. I love
It's
that.
a
Honey baked is
classic.
gravy.
Yeah.
so hard
It's
to
a-
pick.
I mean, it's a
ideal
corporation,
Thanksgiving
but
plate
Honey
is a
Baked
little bit of
makes
everything with
good
just
ham.
gravy on all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
They also have a
But
That's
champagne
why the
mustard.
potato is the superior vegetable. That's just
Second
fact.
right
Yeah,
there.
it's,
Sorry,
it's
what?
just a vessel
right
for
there on
gravy,
the-
which
on
is
the
Potato in high school was voted most likely to
and then a
succeed.
roll, a nice
I'm
roll.
sorry, wait.
I don't care if I don't get
What is
anything
this
but
debate?
mashed
Potato
potatoes,
versus
ham, and
what?
a roll, bro.
No, just
No, but
any
we're
like
saying
potatoes.
Just
Being
like,
the superior
you can always have your
vegetable.
you can even always have your favorite, but potatoes is just gonna always
Yeah.
be right there with it.
That sounds so good.
Potato
If you
was
say so.
that
It
bitch.
is.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes.
I get it.
salty,
I
peppery,
understand it's-
buttery gravy
I
potatoes.
understand its popularity.
It's
Twice
slutty.
baked potato. You can
I,
do that too.
I get all of
old
that,
baked potato.
but when it comes to holidays, I never touch potatoes other than yams.
I mean, but
Well,
I
yeah,
guess
yeah,
Yams
yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
potato,
Because you're going with the yams. That's already a
but
texture and
I'm not.
potato-ish
I'm
stuff.
not wasting
You're 4,000
space on my
years old.
plate to also have mashed potatoes.
I feel it. I can feel that.
Okay.
I can
Unless
appreciate that.
You don't like
unless
the
it's
double starch?
cheesy mash.
Hey,
If it's
Well,
a
it can always be.
cheesy mashed
I said
potato-
twice baked potatoes. Who makes twice baked potatoes without fucking cheese in it?
No, a lot of holidays I've been to haven't had
That's really rude.
twice baked potatoes.
That's actually
They-
Oh,
really
yeah,
rude.
that's the
I-
thing for me.
Potato skins.
Yeah, definitely. Twice baked potatoes is a holiday thing.
One
Sometimes,
year I made
sometimes more
killer
Christmas than
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
Good.
Okay.
Potatoes
But definitely
are
had them at
just
Thanksgiving
superior
Got it.
too.
Found those
I've had
guys.
raviolis at Thanksgiving because I had an Italian grandma,
you,
so
Ike.
I've had some
Yeah.
weird kind of like holiday
Fat
things.
fish.
I've had spaghetti at Thanksgiving because I was married to an
Grandma
Italian
do
once.
lasagna
So yeah,
for Thanksgiving.
No, that's Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, big
Christmas.
family lasagnas Christmas time. Yeah.
my family did
My
fondue at
fiance's
Christmas.
mother always does lasagna for
Fondue
Thanksgiving.
is tasty. Milk
Classic.
Who doesn't like a melty cheese?
So
Fondue.
these
Yeah.
next two are more for like our group, just because the first
Okay.
one is tell me your favorite part of Surfer Dan's Halloween party.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn.
Other than the bad mojo.
The next question is tell me a good bad mojo story and a bad mojo story.
Oh, I can give you every bad mojo story.
Yeah. Okay. So first, let's go around. Favorite part of Surfer Dan's Halloween party
Oh,
snacks.
that's hard. That is hard.
Who's ready?
It is.
I
hard.
got a good one.
What?
Yeah, salt.
Well, the first good bad mojo experience is well, there's a rule at Surfer
forgot
Dan's
about that.
Surfer Dan's party. If you spill someone else's drink,
Yep.
you got to give them a lap dance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snack Queen over here spilt my drink one time, and it was a good Halloween.
Was that your favorite
To
part of
toot
Surfer
my own
Dan's
horn,
Halloween
I'd like
party?
to contribute. It was
Hey.
probably a really good lap dance. So
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I think that's facts.
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
that's facts. Absolutely.
that took us.
So that goes to me then, where I would say that my favorite part of the Halloween party this year was when our caramel camel had to perform a lap dance on Dear Sweet Disc Golfer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, Caramel Camel, UK, our UK buddy.
Yeah. Right.
Oh
Ah.
yes, disc golfer. There we
Yeah.
go. Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, and that was actually
missed
I
that.
heard,
I was.
I heard
Damn.
whoa, and I
Yeah.
said, "Uh-oh." And I ran to the back, and by the
I
time I
missed
got
the
there,
Caramel Camel lap dance. I'm bummed about
it was
that.
about
I was
10
with
minutes
you
after
getting
you left, dude.
stoned.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes after you left.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
I
it
think
was
I
after you
Yeah,
left.
I just
Oh,
left.
okay.
I
I
just
was.
left.
I was getting stoned.
That happens. I mean,
It was just
Hey.
so
But
that
you know,
yeah,
you're
that
having a
was
good
that
time
was
getting stoned,
experience.
though.
That was mine. That's mine.
I missed it.
Honestly, my favorite part of Surfer Dan's Halloween parties is seeing
Is it
how
another lap
many shots of Bad Mojo Surfer Dan and I can get to
Yeah.
before we're like, yeah. So we've definitely done way too many of these.
well, it's
Yeah.
disgusting.
That number gets really
Above
high.
a legal limit.
Like,
It's addictive.
Oh,
sweet
definitely.
and
Oh, it's a limit. No
tasty.
medical.
It's
It
addictive.
has so many different flavors. Some would say it's cough syrup esque.
I don't
but
get
it's
that really, honestly, for me.
It's
I don't know about
oh,
that.
No, it's
I get what
if you
they're-
take all the medicine away from it and it's just that beautiful like artificial
I think it's
grapey.
grapey.
Yeah. Oh.
Can we not say grapey?
Why?
What's wrong with
Sounds
the little grapey?
very
Get
close
your
to-
head out
your
of
head
the
out of the
gutter,
gutter.
sir.
Sorry.
We don't have a
Sorry.
yellow flag, but I feel like that was a yellow flag.
I'll
Yeah.
take
No,
grapish.
no. I
that's
just
not
honestly
yellow
think he's worried about getting graped in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My lord.
Yeah, yeah. I'll stick with grapish.
You don't like
Yeah.
a nice grapey explosion? when
No,
you
I
drink Bad
really
Mojo?
don't like having grapey moments.
I don't know.
Your bad mojo
Grape's
brings
such a
grapey
great flavor.
moments every time you take a shot of it.
Yeah, it's a wonderful
Don't
flavor.
make me
It's a
make
very
that
big
slogan.
grapey experience.
Some would call bad mojo a grapist.
It is the grapest
It is the grape.
of all drinks.
I love this show.
Oh fuck.
Sorry, we ruined your Bad Mojo.
Yeah, no.
Now he's like,
taken-
now this is like this
Now
is
he's
the
only
worst
taken
Bad
30
Mojo
years.
story now.
It's
Yeah.
only taken 30
For
years.
reals though, Spam, it's a really tasty grape alcoholic drink that it's hard not to drink.
Don't drink it by
It's
yourself,
So
though.
good.
Yeah, you can't
there's-
drink it by yourself.
Yeah.
Never drink it alone.
Yeah, Surfer Dan, I want you to give us a great Bad Mojo story and a bad Mojo
We definitely need your bad.
In the history of Bad Mojo, there's lots of good stories. But the one that holds up to being a great story began with a room full of people not really talking to each other and ended with that room full of people all topless in a hot tub.
That's a good night.
That's
go
what we
wrong
call
with
a
that.
natural reaction right there.
That's a
Yoshack
good
just
night.
absorbed that story real
That's a
quick
good
and said,
night.
And Bad
It
Mojo,
just happened.
Bad Mojo was the wizard.
Hey,
That was
That
the
made it
only
possible.
thing those people drank.
Oh my gosh.
awesome.
It makes
The
sense.
entire
My knowledge on
evening
Bad Mojo,
was
that really
shots of
checks
Bad
out.
Mojo.
That really
My
checks
bad
out.
bad mojo is what my dad would call a panty dropper.
Oh, panty.
Yeah.
I think a
Few
lot
shots
of
of that. Decisions go out the window. Clothes go out the window.
Yes.
because why not?
Yes.
Now,
I had a friend in Florida that said Bad Mojo makes her forget that she's in a relationship
oh
Lord.
man,
Yeah, bad mojo's dangerous.
and that she's a lesbian.
Not
So
supposed
she
to
likes
take it
dudes.
alone.
So she likes dudes.
Yeah,
on,
there
on
are
Bad Mojo.
well, one dude at least.
Okay.
There was
At least
there
one.
So
was
she
me.
was just this one guy.
Yeah, she always found her way to my lap when she had a couple of shots
doesn't
of Bad
matter.
Mojo.
No,
Yeah.
It's a dick.
It's just this dude.
It's a dick.
No, it was she'd find her way to my lap every single time that she had more than
Fascinating.
2 shots of Bad Mojo.
Oh,
That's
wow.
yeah. That
And
can
I'm
go
like,
that
oh,
way.
and
That
she
also
whispered in
checks.
my ear, I always forget that I'm in a relationship and that I'm a lesbian. And then she started biting my neck. And and that's just a good Bad Mojo story, not the greatest. The greatest is a room full of people topless in a hot tub.
What's your bad though? That's what we're dying for.
Everybody fighting
So-
in a hot tub, naked.
So, no, they all.
Later, everyone got
Hey,
5 minutes
hey,
later.
Yoshak, they all got along really well in that hot tub. They did not fight.
It's like a bad Mojo story.
bad.
They
If I was their
wrestled.
kindergarten
Sorry, they
teacher,
wrestled.
They
I would
wrestled?
say they all
were a
took
little bit of
turns
wrestling.
very well.
Okay, they were wrestling.
That's amazing.
So that's a good Bad Mojo.
what's the
story.
bad one?
So a bad Mojo story. There are bad ones. There are lots of bad ones. There are bad ones that have created the rules for Bad Mojo.
Thank you. Give me one of the stories that made a rule.
I can give you both because there's only really 2 rules.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
And one is that if you are new to Bad Mojo, the first time you drink it, throughout the course of the evening, you are only allowed to have 3 shots of it.
Because that's appropriate and that checks out. You should calm yourself.
Learn your limits.
You're a fucking adult.
No, 1000%.
You're a fucking adult, so you can drink other things
Yeah,
throughout
this-
the evening. I'm not
If you
stopping
can't have
you and
this
watching
shit.
you,
This though,
but I am
They come with a
stopping you
disclaimer like this
at
fucking
3.
Turp
My first Halloween.
100%.
disclaimer.
let
Yeah,
me
you
do
should
it
not
for-
eat a whole
Huh?
fucking thing,
My first
especially
Halloween,
your
you don't
first
need to
time.
do it.
People
Okay,
should take that
okay.
into consideration
Salt-
when people that
Salt
have
is saying
experienced that
something.
I
shit,
want to catch
they
you on
know.
that one. My
No.
first time at the
That-
party, I got 4.
You are not the only one who has
Yes,
been
there have been
allowed an
exceptions.
amnesty one.
Exception
Those
to the
have
rule.
happened.
Yeah, there are exceptions.
You
to
gotta
the rules.
love it.
Those
You
are
do gotta love
those
it.
have
You should
happened.
love it.
They
Mojo is
are.
You know who you are if you get
They
it.
are. If I didn't explain it to you that night, they are few and far
They are.
between.
I don't even think there's a handful.
I think I might be up to 4 people now.
Yeah, I was
who
like-
have
I
gotten
know of
we actually
3
found a way to like
extra
loophole
shot.
Mike G because he was at the housewarming party and he got to try it prior to
He
the
tried
That
it
counts.
prior,
so we were able to get
and-
him into
and
the
And
there-
I knew that from you.
Yeah,
You
so
told me it
there's-
counts across houses.
there's things that happen like
Yeah.
that. So there's Bad Mojo is the three rule. Now the reason why the 3 rule happened was because of a gentleman who is no longer a friend of the group. I'm gonna call him Arrogant.
Okay.
Never really was part
good
of
name.
this group
Good
either.
name.
Yeah.
So never a part of this group, but was somebody I used to smoke with.
Yeah.
And Arrogant tasted Bad Mojo for the first time after hearing about Bad Mojo and was like, oh, this is a piece of shit drink. This is easy. This is nothing. And so was in the next one, and there was no rule of 3 yet.
Yeah.
So
Was
he
I around before the
continued.
rule?
No.
No,
No, okay.
no, you weren't.
Trying to remember for like time purposes.
No.
there's a
The
word.
lore
Before
behind this.
anybody
This
here
was around before,
was.
before V was born.
Ah,
When that happened, no, very
Right
little.
after?
Very little.
Yeah.
She was very little. But yeah, so this person thought it was just made fun of it, but kept taking it. So that's the
As
kind of
they-
person Arrogant
Yeah,
was.
catches
those
up,
those
catches
are
up
the
so
ones that
hard.
are just there for the the free
Especially if you're
shit.
doing nothing but drinking that.
100%.
So
It's-
at the time, Arrogant was single, and everybody who was there was not at my house, and they were all clearing out. And we noticed where everybody had parked was in view of the front door of that apartment, and there was a car still there other than mine, and other than the people whose house it was. Okay? I'm like, whose car is that? And Arrogant was so arrogant, he had a personalized license plate.
I keep loving the name. I love the arrogant thing. I'm just like, this is
Oh,
perfect.
100%.
This is like, I'm
Because
sold.
like you guys probably
Every
never
time you say it,
talked-
it reminds me more so why that's his name.
yeah.
So
each part too is getting
The,
like, yeah.
the front of his car had a license plate, and it was Arrogant 1.
Ugh.
Because apparently Arrogant was taken, but Arrogant 1 worked well.
Okay.
And by arrogant, you
They
mean
got
his
their
name.
own name as
What?
And by
goddamn
arrogant,
license
you mean
plate.
his name.
Yes, his name,
Yeah.
Yes.
Arrogant 1.
Yes.
That was his license plate.
I
So
love you.
then the search for
Fucking old
Arrogance
ass bastard.
began.
Began.
It was me and the two hosts looking everywhere. Remember, this is a party with Bad Mojo, so people were sleeping on couches. So we
It
were
would
like,
also do that.
we were like
That
with
also
flashlights, seeing who was staying. Okay, no, okay. I'm taking them home in the morning. We're looking everywhere. The sliding glass door was open. We looked out fucking side. And then the hostess, because women are smarter than men, has anybody checked the upstairs bathroom?
Oh, Lord.
Because there was a downstairs bathroom, and that's where everybody at the party went. But the upstairs bathroom was for family, people
Yeah,
who
kinda
are
just like
always
more
there.
private bathroom.
Arrogant was
Yeah,
not
of
allowed
course.
upstairs.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
But-
his name's arrogant, so
He don't abide by the rules.
Yeah.
what are rules?
So I get upstairs, and I find this grown-ass man,
Uh-huh.
bigger than me, curled up in a horseshoe shape around the toilet. Like,
It's a lot of bacteria.
his giant foot, I had to like wedge out from the piping behind the toilet
Jesus Christ.
because he was completely he was hugging it like it was his security blanket and his mother at the same time.
Oh, Lord.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
And
Oh.
as me and the host carried his ass out of the apartment,
I hope the host was a very
And-
clean person.
we poured him into a taxi and tipped him very well
Bored him. Yeah.
with Arrogance pay because he had his
yeah.
wallet and it was
Yeah.
real easy to just take all the, here you
As
go.
he should pay for
There you
his
go.
arrogance.
It's his fucking car. So we sent him on his merry way, and I turned and looked at the host, and I said, "I'm very sorry about that." And he goes, "It's that Bad Mojo. There ought to be a rule."
Hey, and that's when you came up with the rule.
So I was
Love
like,
it.
"All right, if you're brand
Somebody write
new,
it down.
you're stopping at 3."
Okay.
Perfect.
Because
Yeah.
he went over 3. There were some people that stopped at 3 just because that's all they wanted of it.
Yeah.
And they were all fine that evening.
Yeah.
So that's when I realized 3 must be good because the new people besides him, they just naturally stopped at 3 or 4.
I like 3. I don't think I've ever actually gotten to 4. 3.
have.
Some
I mean, to be
people,
honest-
after they
can I
tried
ask a
it,
question?
Yes.
Is something
Of
new?
course, yeah,
Is,
correct,
is
yeah.
is it like in a drink form?
It's
or
a
is it-
shot.
is it
It's already
Shot.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
shot, but
It's
it's
a
already
shot.
a mixed cocktail.
But
Would you
is it
like-
shot
It's a
form?
shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like the lore?
Well, because I've had drinks like that were similar where
Yeah.
I was in one state and it was in a shot form. And
Yes.
then you go
No,
to
no,
the
no.
next state and it's in a fucking drink form.
If
And
you-
it
Oh,
does-
Lord.
Always
it-
shot.
No.
Always
it
shot.
doesn't change
No one should
what's
ever
inside
drink
of it.
Bad
It's the same
Mojo
exact
from like
shit,
a
just
cocktail
more.
Not
glass.
okay.
No,
If you
1,000%.
No.
No.
1,000%. So
If
that's just
you
the only
go
reason why
It's in a
Anywhere-
bottle, but you're pouring that into a shot
Okay.
glass. You do not
Yeah.
do
Okay.
that. You
Okay, 100%.
put that in a shot
Okay,
glass.
so now
If
so
you
it's
go
3 shots.
anywhere
100%.
in the
You
United
don't mix that any
States,
other
Yeah.
way.
That makes sense.
Exactly.
I've had drinks
Yeah.
where, like, if it's that
a good
bad,
I'm
question.
telling you, if you go to any
100%.
bar in the United
question.
States
Or
and
if
they
you
know
do
how to
the
make a
Bad
Bad
Mojo
Mojo,
Sprite, that's
ask
actually
them
kinda
if they
good-
know
good
me.
Oh, yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
Because
Do wanna mix
it's
it?
a pretty good shot
It's
they
not
do.
pretty-
Yeah, salt. You can mix the shot into something if you want. Like that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
frowned
yeah.
upon, but it's just like you never do anything
Not
else
frowned
with it other
upon.
than you're-
I-
it's a
No,
shot
yeah,
at a
yeah.
I've
time.
made
Yeah.
Bad
Yeah.
Mojo
Yeah.
spritzers.
you're only getting
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
You're not getting more than
the
one
Bad Mojo
shot at a
Sprite,
time.
How's
that's
it not
really
good in that? Yeah.
I've dropped a shot of Bad Mojo in a glass of champagne before.
Yeah, I can see that working.
Yeah.
Lord.
Pink
Now, what
champagne.
about okay? Now, what about the other rule?
So the other rule comes from what I deem the worst
Yes,
Bad Mojo story. And that
I do
was
believe I know this story.
you cannot take Bad Mojo alone.
That's advisable. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not for that.
It's a group drink. It's a session.
Some
drink.
things, yeah, some
It's an
things like that.
experience.
That's just like dabbing.
Exactly.
I'd rather
It's
dab by
something to
myself.
share.
You,
It's
you
just
share a
more
lazy
that.
log. You're not gonna
Yeah.
smoke a lazy log by yourself.
Exactly.
I-
It is
Or
challenge
I'll drink a
accepted.
glass of wine by myself.
Oh man,
can.
I love
Challenge
I love
accepted.
You
that
can,
by
but
myself.
you're just gonna waste
that's
it.
That's just
don't call it
You're
a
not-
blunt because
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't
I'm
right.
saying I like.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but
I wouldn't want to waste it. I would want to share that anyway.
No, 100%.
I'm not an
because
ass.
Like
I'm
we
not
said,
arrogant.
It's not something.
Shots
It's
fired.
not something that you're gonna
Good.
use. all the
Nail and
time. You're
rove
not
by
gonna fucking
arrogant.
smoke a lazy log every day. unless you're me.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, because I do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I probably could, but I'd rather share it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's something to
Because
enjoy with.
I won't even smoke weed by myself unless it's like a bowl.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll dab at my house. I'll smoke blunts with my friends. You know what I mean?
Also for the content too.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're doing all that. Yeah.
Because it's more
like
of a
what
social,
we're doing right now.
You know what I mean? Like you pass it around. You know?
Even if it's virtual, just like this podcast, over the years, it's like it's still sharing. You know, we're
Yeah,
trying
but
to
like
share
you
this.
said though, when hopefully people are smoking with us right now.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And,
And now that you're on an episode, you're out there forever.
Do you want to do it with some
Yeah,
people?
exactly.
It's 100%.
So
the worst.
The worst story was this one gal. She was having a rough time. She had a bad breakup shortly before the party, and he showed up to the party.
Wow.
Yeah, because he was part of the friend group.
Is this arrogant again? Or?
No.
Oh. No. I just,
Sounds like arrogant.
Maybe he was part of the double
Different
rule.
guy. But the thing was we liked him too. We liked both of them. We didn't want to, but
that can happen.
Of the two of them, because psychologically speaking, they've done studies that women have a worse time at the beginning of a breakup and then get over it because they do the work and they get better.
I've heard this.
And men put it off, and then 6 months to a year later, they're like, "What?
Yeah, because that's when the girl already passed and moved on. And that's when it finally
takes
hits
us
them,
a while.
Like, oh, this bitch moved on.
It takes us a while, to catch on.
Yeah, 'cause
so
we're stupid.
he was there, fine, hanging out with everybody. To his credit, he wasn't flirting with anybody. He was just having the party and hanging out like
by himself.
And she did not take that well.
Even just vibing, okay?
And
even just him vibing?
No.
Okay.
Just him being there and us accepting him being there. She really wanted us to hate him.
Like a one-sided thing, yeah.
Yeah, she really wanted us to hate him because
there was some animosity.
There was some, I don't know what it was.
Righteous or not?
I know why they broke up, and it was not something that was his fault, her fault. It was very much they just fell out of love with each other. Aww. But then once the breakup happened, it was like, no, he's an asshole.
She wanted you guys to choose sides.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just
that's
people do it.
We wouldn't. People do that anyways.
We wouldn't.
Well, that's what good friends do. You know
at
what I mean?
the party this year, we had a couple that broke up right before Halloween, and they were both there.
Really, how soon? Like how soon? Like how many days? Like
this year, it was like 2 months. The time that happened, it was like a month earlier. It was early. It was right around. It was right end of August because it was right around the end of August. They split up, and then end of October, so 2 months.
Yep.
But that's not for a lot of people. It's not a lot of time
if it's at all serious.
And that's fine. And everybody heals at their own pace.
Everybody has a different pace. Yeah.
And she didn't take it well that he was there. And I don't know at what point in time in the party we noticed one of the pictures of Bad Mojo went missing.
God, that is not a good thing.
Damn.
Yeah. And so by the time we found her, now to be fair, it was easy. It was easy to find her. No, it was a picture. It was easy to pour. By the time
Yoshack, for reference, dude, I have.
Good, right?
It does. But Yoshack, I just want you to know.
Does it have a strong taste?
It's sharp.
It's strong. It tastes like alcohol.
It packs the punch, though.
It's strong in the sense of like it is a strong flavor. It's not like a mellow flavor. It's very grapey. It's very like simple syrup.
But it's like
dude, it can be grapey, Surfer Dan.
Yeah.
Good tasting, strong, edible, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
You eat too much and then
You took a shot. You're not dumb. You took a shot.
Moment.
Like, oh shit!
Yeah.
It's like if the edible we ate earlier. If we tasted that, and we're like, no, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then just keep on eating them.
So
that's not a good.
I just want you to know, for reference, with how many shots of this I have taken over the years, I never ever better visibly see someone with a pitcher over their mouth of that stuff.
Yeah.
I would actually become visibly upset.
And also the work that goes into it.
No, they didn't go to jail.
He's like, that's the only thing I picture now.
Yeah,
The whole point is a group experience.
It to me, like,
So
you're gonna end up in jail.
So
or fighting somebody.
Bad Mojo.
Yeah, I would be flexing on a motherfucker like, this is a group activity.
Bad Mojo is a very distinct purple color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like there is.
We have some. I'll show you some after Yoshack.
There is no purple on this planet like Bad Mojo.
No, it is a deep
like a
purple that
violet
I've never
blue.
seen.
It is
that
its
right there?
own purple.
No, it's different. You'll see
its
it.
own purple.
Okay.
And like you
That's
can't.
cool
I
color
don't
and
know.
everything.
It's like
It is.
refined
It's a
color
shade off of
right
NyQuil and a shade off of grape Kool-Aid,
I
but
wanna-
it's not a mix between
if-
the two. It's
Yeah.
weird.
If I ever
Very dark,
suddenly
almost
make a bunch of
bluish.
money, I'm gonna get a VW thing, and I'm gonna take
love
a
that.
shot
That's
of
my
Bad
favorite
Mojo
one.
in, and have them paint that VW
I
thing.
love that you like that
That
car. a lot,
Bad
dude.
Mojo purple.
That's
That's
awesome,
my
dude.
favorite.
That thing
that's
is
my favorite
that's cool.
Volkswagen.
It's my favorite car of all time.
Mine too.
VW thing.
I've never
A
seen
car
one.
so
Of
ugly.
course,
they
we found
named it
another guy whose
thing.
favorite car is that. That's awesome.
Of course.
Badass.
That's why
yeah.
I get
The
one.
vibes, bro.
I love them.
Yes. Yes.
So we find her. And the reason why I bring up the distinctive purple
Find
color
her.
is it wasn't difficult to find her.
Oh, 'cause there's
very
a trail
much
throw up or what?
No, very much like the story of leaving the breadcrumbs to find your way home.
Filthy goose, he's walking.
There were little purple spots on the carpet.
Carpet.
Oh,
shit.
and that stains.
Stains everything.
No, 100.
This is
okay.
going to. This can stain your skin if it's on it too long.
Every
Okay.
apartment that I've ever
Countertop.
lived in
Has a purple-
life
has a
has
bad
purple
mojo
rings somewhere on the linoleum,
Okay.
somewhere
Oh,
on the counters until they've replaced them.
Okay.
They're
So
somewhere.
it's like Kool-Aid stains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's on everything.
I would say
Because-
worse. I would say
Because
far
it's
worse.
alcohol, it really
like how
gets in
spaghetti
there.
stains Tupperware.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Spaghetti stained Tupperware. Every one of my counters. So, we follow the trail to you know what color the inside of bathrooms usually are?
An off-white,
An off-white,
blue, gray.
light
blue.
yellow.
This house.
This
pink.
one's
Light
purple.
blue.
Don't
yeah,
have to,
this
you don't have
house
to
pink.
do that. You don't
Yeah.
have to shout us out.
This one,
Hey,
Oh yeah, this house pink. This is lovely pink though.
Hey,
This
hey,
one had
everybody,
a
I just want to take a
Jackson-
quick moment. Snacks
Yes.
is gonna kind of jump out, and it's all right.
Ooh,
We just want to say
Snacks.
outies to Snack Queen.
Love
Later,
you,
girl. Have a
Snacks.
great rest of your day.
I mean, I was also just gonna use the bathroom real quick and then come back.
Yeah, but we would just want to say bye because you're leaving.
we love you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
We love
bye.
you.
Drive safe.
Be safe.
You,
You
Have
be
fun.
you
Yeah,
be
you
safe.
be safe.
No,
Don't
you know
leave
what?
without hugs.
You know what? Don't be safe, but have fun.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey,
Thank you.
make good choices, and if you don't, take pictures.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
please.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
there we go.
There we are.
Same to you,
I'll re-
spam,
I will
and send it
report
to
my
us.
findings the
Yes.
next episode I'm on.
Yoshack knows
Please,
what's up.
yes, please
100%.
share
Just
about
call
it.
me out of
Little
it.
Niagara.
Do you want to share with them where you're going?
Oh yes. So sorry. Well, first I do have to pee, but after that,
But that's information. But
Yeah, that's all you get.
Yeah.
you all get to hear that.
Do you
so-
get to come be back on for a little bit
Picture
before you leave?
didn't have
probably
a
like another couple minutes?
Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Tell us when
and then
you get
after
back.
that-
Yeah. Tell us when you get back.
Go pee first.
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
come
Yeah. You
back.
go ahead. You
Yeah.
tell
I'll
us.
finish
Gotta
the Bad
go.
Mojo
Okay, cool.
story.
Yeah.
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 And this is gonna get posted after anyway, so no one's gonna like show up right now.
No, they're not going
what
to
a
be able to show up.
bitch.
Yeah.
Our
Jesus
spam wouldn't do.
Christ.
Our
That was
spam
a
was
tease.
cool.
That was a
The
tease.
savagery. I know I woke up and chose violence, but so did Chuck. Holy hell.
So we get up there, and it was a white bathroom, and it looked like it had a Jackson Pollock of purple, and it was not just purple.
Oh, it was
like-
there's a green or a brown. in
Carrots.
there.
It was like chunky purple.
Were there carrots?
Were there
There's always carrots.
There's always a veggie tray.
It was
exactly.
It was exorcist level of vomit.
I mean, did you see
Every-
any other white? Did you know the bathroom was white, or did you have to clean up?
No,
first?
I knew the bathroom was white going in because it was at a house that I'd been at many times. So, but yeah, it was very much oh shit. The second opening the door before turning on the
Perfect
lights.
comparison. You don't get to see it, but you had the reaction that Dr. Doolittle has when he steps into that bathroom after all the
Yes.
all the animals were in there, right?
Yes.
It's like that exact like. He's
Open
like
the
he has to
door.
look at every inch, and it's
and
like
I see the
ungodly.
counter around the sink
That's
first.
Daddy Daycare.
Oh, Daddy Daycare.
And
yes,
that's the kid
That's the
after
kid.
trying to go
Thank
potty,
you.
and the
Yes.
kid comes down and says,
Thank
"I
you.
missed."
Yes.
Yes, thank you. That's exactly
gosh, I wanna watch
his
that now.
face.
I-
all the corners. He's like
I
viewing all the
opened
corners
up
of the room.
the door
Looks-
and I first saw the splatter around the
fear.
sink, thinking she must have made it to the sink and just hit there. But it's a bowl, so when it hit, it must have went everywhere, including the mirror. And then you keep going into the room, and it's on the floor, and then it's all over the toilet.
Oh God.
And then I think this is only my.
Look, I've never actually thrown up bad mojo, but I've burped bad mojo. I never, just off that, I never want to throw up bad mojo.
Think of drinking an entire picture of it.
Tequila to me.
Oh, worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Worse.
So for
Because
the
it's sweet,
Spam
right?
that might
It would
be
be like,
curious
no, it
out
would be
there
like
right now.
throwing up grape margarita.
Oh, I don't drink
Because you'd have that liquor and that like artificial sweetening.
Yeah.
So just
No,
for the-
it's
just,
not, but I'm
just
just in that sense of
real
there's a
quick,
lot of
everybody, for the spam that
Okay,
are out there
it's
that
gonna be
curious
chunky.
that
Don't tell them; they'll get scared. What if we scare them
no,
off?
I just have to let him know our guest is really coming with the punches right now because he has in fact another lazy log.
I know. He
Oh,
literally.
shit.
knows it.
I'm gonna blow your guys' mind because we're gonna go in on another one.
All right, let's do.
Sorry, and then
this.
Snacks just gets back as Yoshack just lights up another lazy log because that's what Yoshack does.
Nice.
I want
So-
you guys to have.
You missed all
really
the description of a lot of bad mojo
taste
vomit
your
in the
mouth
bathroom.
about.
So
I'm so sorry, but
finding-
man, that pain just felt so good.
Yeah, right.
Felt
Doesn't
so
it?
nice.
Oh, I love when
Hey.
I'm really high and a heavy pee happens.
Well, now I've
Sounds
actually
good.
like came down quite a bit.
Oh,
but it's
okay.
Oh,
just
well,
like-
then you want another hit?
No, because I
Oh.
do need to drive soon.
She's like, yeah.
Dang it.
Responsible.
We almost
silver.
got her, guys. We almost got
Responsible
Snack
silver.
Queen. We almost got her.
You
At
guys
this
wouldn't have-
age,
if
I've
you guys
learned
wouldn't
a few
have said
tricks
anything and
here
just
and
passed it
there.
to her, we probably could have got her.
Maybe.
Just
Yeah, you're
saying.
right.
So,
saying.
so we find
it
her.
smells amazing.
The trail continues all over the shower curtain, and then into the bathtub, where she is
Well, because she
laying.
probably filled the toilet.
Where she is laying in the fetal position.
I mean, how covered is she?
She was dressed as an angel. She had to burn that costume. There's
Yes.
That sounds
Oh
lovely.
my
There's
goodness.
There's
Wow.
no fucking way.
That is hilarious.
There's not a chance. So I nudge her to see if she's okay and see if she wants me to help hose her off or anything like that. And she goes, no more bad mojo.
Oh no.
And I go, why did you drink the whole pitcher? And she said, no one was here to stop me.
That's the worst.
It's like
That is
So
why.
that's when I went,
Baby, you're not okay.
you're never allowed to drink it alone.
Yeah, never.
Because you need someone there to stop
Yeah.
you.
it's like when you find a 3-year-old
any
gets
reason.
the
It-
popsicles.
for
they
any
eat
reason
all the
it may be.
popsicles, and then you find them. And they're like so
yeah.
sick, and they're like,
Yeah.
everywhere.
my tummy.
All
hurts."
the Otter Pops.
You dummy.
Yeah.
You ate the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, or November 1st.
The
for
entire
every child.
every
Yeah.
child November 1st.
There's
There
like,
you go.
why did I
Why
make
did
that
I eat
awful
all
decision?
of that?
No.
Jolly Ranchers shoved between 2 Reese's peanut butter cups was not a good idea.
Oh,
That
oh
not
my
it.
God,
That is
sounds
wow.
so
Yeah, someone
unpleasant.
needed to stop
What
you
the
from doing
fuck?
that.
Whoever-
I knew a
So-
student that
did
used to
that,
put
like, that
Laffy
was
Taffy
not good.
between Reese's.
Oh, that
Oh,
is
hell
too much
no.
going on.
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
So,
Banana
Snacks,
Laffy
no,
Taffy.
no.
I'll try it one.
are you headed somewhere special today?
Yeah, I'm going to a music festival tonight. It's actually going to be my first one I'm attending.
Oh my! Who's there?
What?
It's called Give Thanks, but I guess the main headliner for tonight is called Excision.
Are you down to accept a
Decision.
gift?
What
What was
kind
that?
of?
You want some crazy caps for the road?
Sure. Oh my
Okay,
goodness,
for
thank
sure.
you.
What
No,
the
shut
That's
up.
hot shit.
Oh my
Sure, I want you to
gosh.
have
You're
some
the most
fun.
generous motherfucker.
I want you to have some fun.
What kind of music? What kind of music?
It's EDM.
Oh, yeah. The
I have
answer
a
to
cute
that
outfit
question
and
is fucking
everything.
yes,
I'm so
Yoshack. You
excited.
said EDM. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I got cute little like face jewels.
Yeah, you dressed
and, like
up.
glittery
Aw.
stuff.
Please send me a
Yeah,
photo.
and Manosaurus Rex is going.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
tight, dope.
Wait,
Anybody else?
That's his name?
I guess I could be his name.
I just said that. That's
Oh,
just
okay.
off the top.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
no.
It's similar to his other nickname we have for him without saying his name.
Okay.
Luscious.
Gosh, thank you.
Well, that's just a
Holy
two,
Jesus,
so, like,
it's-
that's just a-
Yes,
Are we
but,
sure Christmas didn't come
my
early
lovely
this year?
fiance is
Santa
attending
Shack.
with me.
December, like 24th right now?
Santa
Wait, sorry, what was
Shack
that?
here.
Yes, my lovely fiance is attending with
Yes.
me tonight.
Hell yeah. You
Yeah,
got
And that's right. He's your fiance because
Yeah.
you're.
Oh yeah. I guess that's news for the
Yeah.
spam.
That is
I'm
news for
engaged.
Oh my God, we've got an
Congratulations.
engagement and a baby announcement in the
Yeah.
same fucking episode.
Damn, Minion must be pissed. He's lost his chance.
He really did.
Poor
But you
man.
know what?
Poor old man.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
I don't know if
Nah,
Minion
he's
can
not
get
gonna
stronger.
survive.
I think he can.
Minion
think
is
he can.
eternal and
Whatever
will live
doesn't
forever.
kill
I
you
don't know what
makes
you're
you
talking about. He should have died
bit
years ago. and
less
didn't.
weak.
The fact that he's
The
alive
hamster
now.
should have got him originally.
I'm making
That
sure
is
it's
so
copyright.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm
that's
so
tight.
excited.
Yeah.
That
Send
actually
the
just
grad stuff.
happened recently when he took me to Yosemite for the first time.
And then he
That is
took
so
you at
tight.
Yosemite.
Yeah.
Yeah, you showed the video. That was just
The landscaping
as cute
was
as could be.
gorgeous.
You got both videos?
There's only one. There's only one video.
But yeah, that landscape was absolutely gorgeous. I couldn't imagine a much prettier place.
It was a beautiful day. The hike was a little tough just
I gotta
because
get
I
my
was
San Francisco
recovering
beach
from being
festival.
sick. I had RSV, so really like mucusy,
Hello,
really
that's-
tough on the chest.
Can I ask my favorite question to every engaged person?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Are you open?
When he asked. No, that's not what I was asking, but thank you. That's my second question.
Just covering
I
our
had-
bases on the
I
show.
thought that
That's
was
what
going to
we
be
do.
your first question.
Second
honestly.
question. Pineapple? No, that's the second question.
Grapefruit?
When he asked, how quickly did you answer?
I think I answered. So if I remember,
you
he
have to
opened
think
the,
about
he opened the box.
Open the
Think about it.
I had my hands covered when because I figured out what was happening, and then I was just like, I look at the ring and I go, oh fuck,
'Cause
or I
it's
said
a-
holy fuck.
It's a gorgeous ring.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't say yes. You said holy
I
fuck.
said holy fuck.
Got you.
Well, he
Went
was still
hand
talking.
back
Oh, I know,
over
I
mouth,
gotcha.
and then I nodded like immediately.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, but
I
you're
said yes after we hugged.
Your
I would say pretty
automatic
average
reaction.
time.
Yeah.
You know, like
So I definitely hit it
10
well within,
seconds.
maybe 10 seconds, maybe.
The
There
reason
was
why
a
I'm
process.
asking is because now I would like to ask him because
It probably
that
felt-
10
it probably
seconds
felt like fucking a minute.
Oh,
10.
it-
does
At least
not
it's the
slow
right,
motion.
feeling.
right.
Like a slow-mo
because
video.
you said holy fuck or oh
was
fuck,
like,
and what
"Oh."
he heard was oh fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because every one of us are like, what happens if they say no?
Yeah. No matter what.
Yeah.
I thought that about
their
Rue
first-
Snacks. Just
that's
I've
think
been
about that for a
engaged
second.
3
I thought
times,
that about
so
Rue.
I know what I'm doing.
And I was
that's
afraid.
Immediate fucking reaction.
Or like
When you
that
ask
moment of the,
question,
The
right?
processing delay.
Right?
Yeah.
Right,
Could
when
we
you
go
ask
talk
it,
in the
you're like,
back?
what the
I
fuck?
was
Yeah.
very
during
afraid.
like the public one.
Because
those
also,
are
and not
brutal.
even just because like they're gonna say no or whatever. Sometimes like they can get anxiety. Like Rude definitely gets a little bit of social anxiety.
Yeah.
So I did it in a public place. I was a little concerned.
Right? Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't want her to say no or like take me aside because of that, and like that was my worst nightmare for sure.
Yeah.
So when she did not say yes right away, and had, she pretty much we were in the middle of all kinds of crazy stuff. She's like, I mean, I have school. She was just kind of like, she was thinking logistics, and I'm like, yeah, we can do
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you will be
Stop
mine.
thinking,
That's not.
start talking.
And yeah, those seconds are just like
no, stop using the brain.
you're
for a second, use the
watching that
heart.
second hand just barely fucking move, just centimeters
Slow
at a
mo, you
time.
hear it? Like
That's why I want to ask him now that I know.
I have a feeling
your
he's gonna,
answer.
yeah.
he's gonna be like, it was like at least a
Because-
minute. It was at least a minute.
like each guy I ask, it's very much like I had enough time to prepare my taxes. That's really what fucking
I could
happened.
have made tea. Jesus Christ. Can I have
I
some
like
water?
to think in
I
time.
drove back home, did laundry, came back, whole new outfit she didn't even notice.
You did nothing wrong. Don't feel like you,
You
did
did
anything
nothing wrong. No,
I'm pretty
it's
sure I
It's
answered
so
in a good amount of
natural.
time.
You average amount of time.
I just want
completely.
to 100%.
I think it's totally
I'm
normal.
just saying those 10 seconds.
It feels like
Time is
10,000.
relative
Oh my god.
It's just
because it is another trip around the moon.
it is. Jesus. Yeah, don't feel bad or anything. You did nothing wrong. It's just totally
don't.
how it goes. It's
Yeah.
totally natural.
No, that's why I like to know. That's why it's my favorite question. I like to ask you first and then ask him later.
It's just hard. Our brains, that amount of excitement and like serotonin that probably goes to our fucking
yeah,
heads
if
when we like
if
think
he
of
had,
that.
like, what
How
is
are you
it,
gonna do anything but
MRI at that
scream,
time?
go holy
Yeah.
Of your
fuck,
brain?
dude.
It's probably crazy colors right then. If you
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you're on the brain scan, that
Yeah.
thing's light.
yeah,
the fuck. It's
yeah,
Christmas
that's why I
time
want
in
to know.
there.
I just love it. It's my favorite question. And then
How
second question,
long,
pineapple.
What about you, Surfer Dan? How long did your
A week and a half easy. It took I asked on a Monday. By Sunday afternoon, she had an answer. She was like, "Well, I guess."
Got a whole episode of Seinfeld in.
No, my engagement story was very. I did it in a very private setting. It was in our living room of our apartment. I had moved cross country to be with her, so I drove 3,000 miles on my own to be with her. And my last
miles
my
and I
yeah,
don't
see,
want to.
no, it's because you parodied it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
you
Dang it.
said
Yeah, we do
3,000,
parodies.
It doesn't
so
matter.
Dang it.
we're claiming parody.
Strike it
I
first.
declare parody.
The last 24 hours, I was really missing her, and I was really wanting to get there. And we dated in high school, and then 15 years later, we got back into our lives, and I wanted to be with this woman forever. and we spent a week together, and then she had to go back home to America's Wang. And
every spam knows exactly what we're talking about.
I turned and looked at my friends and said, I'm leaving California. And everybody understood. And they would. And it was somewhere in El Paso at a very cheap motel that I was trying to figure out how to ask her. I had the ring in my pocket the entire drive. And I'm like, how do I ask her? Do I ask her the second I show up? How do I ask her? And I decided, this is what I decided, because this was my idea. I opened up the atlas because I'm old, and there was no GPS at the time.
Yeah, just a fucking map, huh?
Yeah, you were running on sundial time.
An atlas.
He opened up an atlas.
I opened up an atlas, which is a map, which is Waze 3D printed. Yeah. So, that
is amazing.
In the middle
There's so
of
many
it,
titles I want to name this episode.
In the middle of it was a big map of the United States, and I had drawn a line on my route.
We love you, Snacks.
From where I was. Team. I love you, Snacks.
I love you too. I'm so sorry to dip out in the middle of your story.
It's fine. You'll hear it later.
Yeah, I will. You know I will.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys. Bye, Spam.
Love you.
Love you too.
Snacks in the house.
So
now out the house.
Yeah, out the house. So I decided that this whole trip, I uplifted, I overturned my entire life to get there. So this whole trip was the giant, elaborate engagement. So I opened up the atlas and I drew a line from where I was to where she was. And I put the ring on the map, and I took a piece of Motel 6 stationery and wrote, "Will you marry me?" and took a picture. Now remember, this is back long enough ago.
To develop the film?
Yeah, the picture was she told me that I had to take photos.
Yeah, for our younger viewers,
on the way,
it's stuff that
it's Instagram 3D printed.
Yeah,
there we go.
What I had to do, was,
if not a day, when they had a lot, you ain't getting this shit till tomorrow.
It was
if it's on a Friday.
Oh, I didn't.
Forget
this
about
is what
that.
happened. So I took the picture with one of my disposable cameras. I bought 2.
Sometimes, am I going to get it back?
And I told her that I promised her I would take photos along the way. And so I took
of your penis, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay, good. I needed to make sure.
You got to show the goods teenager.
Yeah, then the scenery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or sometimes next to the scenery.
Exactly.
Sometimes next to the scenery for scale. You want to know how big this cactus was?
Oh, careful, not the cactus.
I saw this cactus this big.
Jeez.
So,
that's risking it for the biscuit, dude.
So I took a picture of "Will you marry me" on it, and it was right in the middle of a roll.
Penis?
Yes.
The cactus. Sorry.
The cactus. Yeah, it was right in the middle of a roll. So I knew when I printed the film, it wouldn't be the first photo; it would be buried in there.
Oh.
So I dropped it off to get developed, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and 5 days later, so now it's 5 days of living with her, that I've had the ring already. I've been hiding in the house and having to move because
and in your heart,
exactly,
hiding those emotions.
So I knew the photos came in. Finally, I went to pick them up, and then I went back to the house and made her favorite dinner, waiting for her to get off work. She got off work, and the problem was she was so fucking tired. She didn't want to do anything. She just wanted to eat dinner and go to bed. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Dinner's almost ready, which it was already ready, but she was running late. And I said, oh, by the way, while you're waiting, here's a glass of wine. Go ahead and look through the photos of my trip. And she was like, can we do it later? No.
I want to do it now.
Dinner's still got like 15, 20 minutes. You have just flip through the photos. Okay. I'm going to go take a shower.
Because if... Oh, my God.
She's irritated.
She went to go take a shower.
I'm going to explode.
Yeah. She comes out of the shower.
Marry me, I'm going to kill you right now.
Yeah.
Drinking her glass of wine and started flipping through the photos. Meanwhile, I'm desperately trying to get chicken not to get dry
Yeah, because you're trying to cook it.
Because it was ready 25 minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just trying to delay to get her to do this. I had time to make a dessert, so I made a dessert. And so she's sitting on the couch, and then finally she gets, and I hear, what? From the other room.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, that's the moment. So I untie the apron because I was cooking, reached into my pocket, came around the corner, got down on one knee, and said, oh, that photo? And then, like, a week and a half later, she said yes. Because I was still there on one fucking knee for a week and a half.
Probably pretty hungry.
Yeah, I'm really... That chicken burned.
But let's be honest. We know what you ate first.
No, yeah.
We know what you ate first.
Pussy?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly that.
You might have meant pussy.
Yeah, pussy is exactly what we're talking about. We're labeled as 18 plus on every podcasting platform you can ever find.
Awesome.
Everyone.
All of them. 18 plus.
So, yeah, I that's how I did it.
That's fantastic.
It took
a week and a half.
It felt like forever.
It sounded like it was 2 weeks because he had to wait.
I had to wait a week for the fucking development.
Then he had to wait another 7 days.
Yeah, really, that film period was not okay.
She just kept looking back and forth. It was like one of those moments of wait, because it was the picture with the words "Will you marry me" on it. And then it was at the ring in my hand, and then it was at my face, and then it was back to the picture. It took a while for her to process that information.
And
it might have been 10 seconds. It was probably a week and a half.
Most likely. Bare minimum, really. I think we're on the low end of the scale here.
So
that's awesome. That is amazing.
Yeah, so that was my engagement story.
Good story.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I want to flow into now is I mentioned super spam earlier.
Yes, who is super spam?
So we have a super spam, and this is Blue House Grows or Blue House Grow on
Blue
Instagram.
House Grow.
Absolute. Oh, happy real life, real time live 420 people.
Hey!
So get excited. Not a better time to be recording.
And it just finished. The Lazy Log just finished.
Yeah, and it's fire.
You know what's awesome? Is somebody right now just somehow timed it exactly.
Also is listening right now.
It's 4:20 for them, and they're like, motherfucker.
Yeah. Whoever you are, you need to email me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Is the email still the same?
42 strains at toke.com, and it will never change as long
it's
you would think it might not be, but it fucking is.
You see right away Yoshack rolling right into it. It's a real email.
Yeah, he knows. That's love it. Yeah.
I love it.
10 out of 10.
Yes.
Everybody's holding the cards right now. 10.
This is perfect. Yes. I'm the French judge. So
and honestly, Blue House Grow is gonna fucking love that too.
Because I'm the only 10.
Yeah.
Blue House Grow.
Yeah, Blue House Grow. He's told me he's listened to every episode. He loves listening to it while he works. Yeah.
I haven't listened to every episode.
We have currently probably close to
every episode.
I've been a lot.
We're probably close to like 60 something episodes.
Fucking pretty good run.
Yeah.
I think and they're lengthy too, you know. So
Dan's still here.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I haven't died
staying
yet.
With us.
Almost.
You resurrected.
He did resurrect for this occasion.
Yeah, they summoned me.
We did do a summoning last night.
So we have some exciting things coming up with him. He actually sent us some things he grew. Which is going to be a couple different strains. I'm not going to give too much away, but look forward to some Instagram lives.
Blue House Grow.
Yeah, Blue House Grow. Yeah.
Blue BLU.
Yeah, the color.
Oh, no. The color has an E at the end.
Oh, he doesn't have the E?
I don't think he has an E in
he might
his
not have an E.
Instagram.
I'm definitely going to be tagging the full handle in the
I just saw that name following me.
Yeah, if it's no E, definitely, yeah.
I think it's just BLU House Grow.
Yeah, so double check that for me. I'll definitely put that in this description for everybody.
Blue House Grow with no E in blue. BLU.
Okay.
And no plural, right? Just
Blue House Grow singular.
Okay, yeah. Grow. Blue House Grow with a U, no E.
Look at the old brain remembering something.
I mean, do you even remember all our handles? Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't need to anymore.
That's why we have a button for it now.
You got a button. That's
right. And so, yeah, we have some exciting stuff coming up with him. Definitely going to look forward to an Instagram live. Going to at least get an interview with him. Possibly look forward to with the Bluetooth piece I just got. We're hoping to possibly have him on since he's from Washington.
He's also from Washington.
Yeah, he's from Washington as well.
Does Blue House Grow no Special K?
I don't know. I have to find that out.
I just don't.
Big though. So.
I know it's a large state,
Yeah,
so I could get if the communities don't cross. But
the
it's
Insta
wondering if they
community
need.
can get kind of tight sometimes. You can find some connection. I'm definitely going to find out, but I don't know for sure.
If they do know each other, it doesn't appear that they're following each other.
Yeah, I don't think I saw them on like Connected at all. Instagram.
Well, if he's a super spam, maybe he's going to start following Special K.
I imagine he definitely at least knows who they are now. Yeah. So definitely look forward to that, guys. Yoshack, did you have any other things that we did not go over about your stuff?
I don't think so. Except I did want to mention the one that we were smoking that we just finished. It was a collab with. At 365 Canna Farms.
At 365 Canna. Yeah, can you just shout out all of the kind of your guys' shout outs from that you brought today? Go ahead and do another repeat of those real quick.
Another one is Rimrock Farms at Facebook and on Instagram, and then at Booty Terps on Instagram
for the Eddies, the edibles,
for the Nerd Ropes,
which
and
is
the wraps
just
you
wonderful.
like to use most.
The
for
wraps I use they're the camo. I don't know if they have their handle on their packaging, but I'm pretty sure if you just write
I'm sure they got a page.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure they got a page.
Yeah,
they probably got a page for sure.
It's camo, like camouflage. But without the flage.
And then, of course, guys.
Minus flash.
Yeah, and of course, guys, thank you, Yoshack, for coming on today. This was just fantastic. Honestly, and we all know from background, like a long time coming, definitely been.
Also just how me and Yoshack actually met real quick. Shout out to Ziggy's in Stockton.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, and anytime. Yeah, Ziggy's all day.
Yeah. Me and him were in there.
G West.
Yeah,
I mean, that's where that the community. That's where it's like the community gets tight all of a sudden.
We started talking, and the next thing I'm following him, follows me.
Part of the growth right there, too, is just, the community. Like, again, it's stuff Surfer Dan and I imagined.
Chuck Dante
just having to pop in there, do things, say things.
Exactly, 100%.
Yeah, so look forward to honestly like more episodes with Yoshack at some point, or at least a Bluetooth one, even if it's over Instagram or over the phone. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have that ability.
If they send in those Thanksgiving recipes, you're gonna have to be at the food 100%. Episode.
I'm down, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can bring my own recipes.
There it is.
Shit.
Look forward to that. Look forward to stuff with Blue House Grow. That's gonna be really fun stuff. I can't wait to do stuff with him. Look forward to stuff with Special K. We're going to get something going with them as well. And then look forward to as well, Surfer Dan and I are going to have an episode coming out pretty soon that's going to be kind of a special episode.
Yeah.
We're going to tell our hospital stories of the times that we almost died. It'll be a great time. It'll be. I think it'll be. Honestly, I think it's perfect podcast material, which is why we're doing it. Yeah, honestly, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. I think I've listened to some other podcasts. I'm like, these people who listen to podcasts would just.
But now you can hear how a stoner dealt with it.
Yeah, exactly, and they were both really crazy experiences. So look forward to that. All this stuff. Go check out Papers. I'm going to tag a bunch of people in this episode because it was a really big catch up episode for missing October. We're sorry we missed October spam. We're just all of us were quite busy. Holidays is coming up too.
It took a lot to make all the bad mojos.
It did take
really busy. Of which I brought you guys a bottle for your big dinner tomorrow.
Yeah, you did, baby. Big bottle of Bad Mojo for a great house Friendsgiving. And I think without further ado, there's nothing more to say than until next time, stay high, stay golden, and smoke with you soon. You can catch Double A on Twitter and Instagram at AA1242.
You can follow this old dinosaur on Twitter at Surfer Dan. Just kidding. I was too slow to get that handle, but that guy's still pooping. I'm at 42 Strains. That's the number 42 Strains. And over on Instagram, you can find me at Surfer Dan of 42 Strains.
If you'd like to see what's going on with your girl Snacks, you can go to Twitter and follow Snack Queen 21. I repeat, Snack Queen 21.
Or come follow Chucky D over on Instagram at Chuck_Dante or Twitter at iHeartChuckabees.
And if you'd like, you can follow Rue on Twitter at Blazing Roots.